Right, we are live on, Farm v Farm again. It's a little bit of a surprise, very late call stream this one, so I do apologise to everybody on that one. But kind of just fancied a bit of a gaming session this evening. So I kind of thought, you know what, let's do it. So it was a bit of a late call to both Pugsley and to PC Player Malc. And I think Red Doggy might join us. So we thought, you know what, we'll do this tonight and we'll do our standard Fenedge tomorrow night. So let's see how we get on. I'm not sure how many people are going to view this because obviously it's literally been put out about half an hour before we started. So yeah. Should we do the sound check?
Sound check.
Can do. Sound check. I don't know. Can you...
Right. Audio on your side's fine.
Good. That's all I care about. I'm going to stand on you, Pugsley. There we go.
I was taking the knee before the two lords.
Yep. Can I jump straight onto Grainman's head? Yes, I can.
Brilliant. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem.
So it might be...
Are we going to skip on to the next month?
No, because I've got stuff to do.
Okay. I've got Michael B in chat. How you doing, Michael? Welcome to the stream.
What do you need me to do, boss?
Sorry, I was a bit distracted there. What were you saying about skipping the month on?
You said, "Do you want to skip the month on?"
Yeah.
I said, "No, I've got stuff to do."
All right. Okay. Let's go and do stuff then.
So I've got some contracts to do, I think.
I'll start knocking it out for you, Grainman.
Well, I've got a contract I can take on then. So I'm on my own team. I'm in charge of me.
You've got this harvesting contract on your side, Malc.
I know. I'm just about to take it.
I'm going to take the other one then. But I'm not going to hire the equipment. I'm going to use ours. But I'm going to take that cultivating contract. Ooh, 1,005. You know, I'm going to take that one.
I don't know if Michael wants to try and join the game. The information's on the Discord somewhere. If you want to try and join in, help me out.
Yeah, I think Red Dog might be in a bit later as well. If not, Courseplay for the win, Malc. Courseplay for the win.
Courseplay for the win.
So,
Courseplay can't keep up with me though. Just warning you, Malc.
Brilliant. I'm not sure how this is going to go this evening.
No, I know where field 45 is, so I think I'll go and fill up with fuel first.
Why have I ended up with a cat in the room? Christ. Great. Absolutely horrendous. Right, what am I actually doing? I can't remember. Right.
Your hand off my penis!
Here's Red Dog.
Red Dog.
What is the charge? Eating a meal?
I've just had a succulent Chinese meal. I've literally just had one right before the stream started.
Good evening, ladies.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. I've had a headache all day and felt a bit shit, but now I'm okay.
Oh.
And my pizza is about to go in the oven, so.
Okay. Are you joining us afterwards, sir?
Yes, I will be.
What
are we playing?
So we're going to do Fenedge again tomorrow.
Simulator.
So we're actually doing Farm v Farm tonight.
So we had the opportunity of doing Fenedge Friday, but now we're doing Fenedge Friday on Saturday.
No, so the reason we're not doing Fenedge Friday is because I felt a bit bad because Alan has joined every single live stream on a Saturday without fail.
Yes, and he's just got a new farm.
And he's just got a new farm, and I feel a bit bad that he won't actually be able to do any work on his farm.
Fault.
So I was like,
let's blame Alan.
It's not really Alan's fault that I just fancied to have some gaming or some farming this evening to de-stress from the worst week of work for a while. So I thought I'm going to have a bit of farming, and Matt was like, let's do a live stream. Yeah, we can do a live stream.
Is that what we? I don't think that's exactly how it happened, and I'm sure I've got text evidence to prove that.
So we're on competition.
It was
Yes. Now, the chances of my competition setup being correct is slim to none, but let's see.
Field 9.
I'm still trying to get us to play a different game, but I don't know. You lot won't have a go.
No,
I'm quite happy as long as that other game's hell let loose. I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
What's that game?
Well,
then?
I suppose we could play that. I don't actually know how to play it, but yeah.
I've seen trailers for Hell Let Loose. I wouldn't mind playing it.
There.
Oh, it's
Can
beautiful.
I just ask? Did you have a look at that video link I sent you for Among Us?
I did. It looks really good. Apart from, is it a free game?
I don't know.
So the only problem is, the only reason why I said to you, probably not. Hey Oliver, how you doing, buddy? Was mainly because, wow, I'm getting lag spots tonight on here. It was, if there's other people playing, like Pugsy and Red Dog, and we turn around and say we're going to play this, but then kind of we have the game but they don't, sounds just a little bit unfair. Yeah. So I need to look into
well,
it.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, the only thing I see about it is it's like a game of betrayal, and I think that would just be hilarious for us.
Sounds like Munchkin to me.
Additional game settings.
Oh, you've got that thing again. Really? How you doing this evening, everybody? Hopefully you are well. This is a bit of a very late live stream on my call, to be honest with you. Kind of just fancied a bit of farming, so was like, well, we might as well do it as a live stream, so yeah, we shall crack on. God, I forgot how absolutely awful articulated tractors are. We are never, we're never ever having one on Corpy.
Well, I think you're right.
Yeah, I know it's resolved for contract work, but you're about to go into a contract, you see, thing.
I'm going to have to get myself a bigger trailer at some point.
There's a beat cart. I told you there's a beat cart.
Yeah, it is.
It's 70 grand. I can't afford it. Right, let me just check on this grass. What do I need to do? Everything's perfect. Everything's perfect. I'm sure I did something with it in the last episode.
Right, well, let's see how many people we actually get viewing the live stream on a Friday night rather than a Saturday night.
Yeah.
So I did say to Matt we could run Fen Edge, but we'll just reverse it back when we run it again. As in we won't actually reverse the save game back. And Mount's response to that was, so we'd have to do all the work again? Yeah. Nah. Okay. I was like, okay, that's fine. But I just feel a bit sorry for Alan. Yeah, well, and I know he's definitely not available on a Friday night.
I was thinking more about the fact that anyone who watched it, if we did it live, would then see it all again.
I've got a hell of an idea, guys. I can send GM my save game now, and we can play my Through the Years Fen Edge.
No, because I'd have to change all the servers around again, wouldn't I?
I can buy a 4th tractor. I've got 3.
No, I'm not using a Massey 375 or whatever the chuff it is you're running.
It's a Massey 35.
Right. It's been a shockingly bad week already. I don't really want.
What's wrong with a Massey?
It's just I've nothing wrong with Masseys, but if I'm playing this game, I don't mind playing with 70s and 80s tractors. But I'm not going back to 1930s or 1950s. Sorry.
1958 for the 35, I believe.
I'm not. I'm sorry. It's just like pulling teeth.
Hey, what doesn't say dedicated, other than using a sub 50 horsepower tractor on a 4X map with?
See, that's not dedicated. That's crackers.
It's got a 20 mile an hour gearbox, but it only has the horsepower to actually get up to about 12 if you have anything on the back.
Yeah, absolutely crackers. You're absolutely not a lunatic.
Sounds perfect.
I mean, I could get into 1961 if we all had a go tonight. But no, that's fine. Would you like me to grain cart for you, DM?
Yeah, You can do, mate. I was going to set it off on. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I was going to set it on course, but I'm not really sure yet. To be honest with you. But yeah, you can grain cut if you want, mate. I shall combine it.
Yeah. Well, I can do whatever you want.
Yeah, can do, mate. I mean, I've got this going. I've got the cultivating contract going now with a big Russell math. I actually had another one, but it was on the wrong field because that's how completely buggered my brain is this evening.
Excellent.
To be perfectly honest with you, so hopefully everybody is enjoying their Friday evening. Bit of a shame we've not really had many mods or any news or anything decent out of Farming Simulator this week, but Giants have been out of the office all week apparently.
Have they?
Didn't realise it was a German. Yeah, apparently they've been out since Tuesday. Didn't know it was a German holiday again.
So Michael B saying we should do 4 fields again with that tractor.
Oh God.
The conveyor calamity that was.
Oh,
was terrible.
It was good. It was good fun though. I mean, no, I tell you what, the best week was when we had the massive cornfield to do, and we had all them different thingy harvesters going, forage harvesters.
Oh yeah.
Then we could go from one to the other to the. That was brilliant. That was
good fun.
Imagine doing that, but pulling trailers with a Massey 35.
You know what? No.
I have to say, I think I prefer the 135 to the 35.
You're just trying to annoy me tonight, aren't you?
I do prefer the 135, but I've not unlocked that yet.
Right.
Red Dog's run away already, I think.
He's gone to get his food.
His pizza.
Gone to get his pizza.
What sort of pizza? What sort of pizza does Red Dog eat then? What's our guess? I don't think he's a ham and pineapple guy.
Oh, yeah, I think it'd be a meat feast.
I bet it is just pineapple.
No, I'd say at least there's got to be at least a pepperoni in it.
4 cheese. 4 formaggi.
No. 4 cheese? What are you, a big northern sissy? Have some meat on it.
I remember having somebody around my house once. I remember having somebody around my house once, and after a lot of drinking, all of us decided we were hungry. And this guy was going through deciding what to have on his pizza, and he was like, "Does everybody like this? Yeah. Does everybody like this? Yeah." And at one point he goes, "Does everybody like sweet corn?" We're like, "Yeah." Anyway, finally Domino's turns up, and what he had ordered was like 3 massive pizzas with just sweet corn on it.
What?
I don't know whether that explains to you just how much we had drunk that night, but it was exclusively a sweet corn pizza.
That wasn't me, by the way, either.
No, it wasn't GM.
Because we wouldn't have ordered from Domino's, we would have ordered from Chili Masters.
Yes.
40 to 45 minutes.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't think I can do the voice that I usually do.
I chuffing can. I don't care. So, you can have a fun evening tonight, Pugsy, because you don't really need to follow me round, mate. You could do other things if you've got other things to do. I could shout you if you want. It's up to you. I don't know. Isn't much
why did
else
that
to do.
not switch on?
Ploughing.
I mean, I can take over from the AI worker on the cultivating if you want.
Can do if you want, mate. It's up to you. Yeah. What are you two?
Yeah, you've got wages on, haven't you? So I might as well do it.
You can do, mate, if you want to. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you. I don't think this is going to yield very well because obviously it's a AI field, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So it's like, and I'm already half the way down this headland. I've only got 17%. So.
Well, don't worry. I'm currently
in the Russian tank.
Yes.
Literally.
Remember, weight is a sign of reliability.
If it fails, you can always hit him with it.
Jeez.
Do you like dags?
I used to caravan with no fucking wheels.
Drink for the big fella. Nah, he's minding the car. What do you think we are? Thieves? Sorry, what do you think we are? Thieves? Gotta say we're the thieves? This is so
I
going to
think
get
I picked
blacklisted.
the wrong tractor for this job.
What have you got?
It may be that it's just down on power. I've just got the Valtra trying to run two mowers.
To be fair, this Russell Mash is down to 4 miles an hour uphill.
Oh, I'm down to 3 now. Jeez, it's like my tractor's dying. Right, I'm gonna have to.
I don't have the power.
Oh, there's a red dog joining.
Yeah, sorry, I unplugged my headset.
Good lad.
Accidentally. So I was saying I'm coming in, and you weren't hearing me.
Right. Okay. So what pizza have you got?
I've got a homemade pizza.
Okay. What topping?
I have on my pizza sweet chili chicken, onions.
I just say sweet corn.
Pineapple and jalapenos.
That sounds like a good pizza, mate.
Right, I've joined Malc's team. Is that correct?
Yes, mate. That's fine.
No, let's make it a 3-on-1.
That's still. Well, it would probably make it a fair fight, wouldn't it?
What on earth is this AI tractor doing?
Nobody really knows.
I've just got into a John Deere.
I haven't got a John Deere tractor. So that's just there being unloaded.
What? Okay. What are you doing now?
You clearly do have a John Deere tractor.
Do I?
Not tractor, I mean harvester.
Yeah, I do have one of them, but not a tractor.
How you doing, buddy? Love it.
I mean, really, if you wanted to do the combining, you could.
I don't mind. I'll do whatever. Do you want me to bail?
Yeah. Okay, go on bail. Take the Valtra though. It needs repaired. Let me make you a farm manager.
Okay.
Needs repaired. I mean, go to England, mate.
I've got a class 610 Arian in front of a Pottinger Impress back here.
So that's the contracting farm.
Right. Okay. We're not using that then.
So that's probably going to need repaired to run the baler.
Right.
And I'm going to have to jump into this to go and. So why is that stopped?
Where's your farm? Which is?
It's sort of behind me.
The one over the river.
I don't know. That field next to me is next to you is mine, so don't run into it.
No,
I don't know if there's a workshop in. Have we got a workshop? On our farms?
No.
We haven't. Okay.
What?
We have not.
I shall be driving back to the thing.
So why has this stopped?
As well as my Friday timetable, not too bad. Ah, that's good then, dude. About as good as the rest of us then, mate. Bit of a late call on this live stream, chance with you. We weren't.
Yeah.
There wasn't a plan to do one really, but I fancied some farming and Malc. So let's do a live stream. Yeah, all right, let's do a live stream.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it happened.
It was.
You keep saying it.
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
It was then.
If I keep saying it enough, everybody starts believing.
Yeah, and then I'll just take a screenshot of the conversation and
post in the Discord.
Stop believing.
It'll be as controversial. It'll be as controversial as the other leaked text messages that we've had in the news in recent months.
What are they?
GM's not sending you dick pics.
No, I just send them to you, mate.
I'm surprised he needs them at this point.
I'm surprised he's got one.
Oh dear. Started already, hasn't it, guys?
Really, yeah.
Well, you said you wanted cheering up.
I'm fine.
What better way
I just want to have a nice, relaxing,
session where you're insulted. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. So I might just have to leave. Yeah, tick. Your work here is done, sir.
The truly British way of calming down is to have 3 mates take the piss out of you for several hours.
No, it's usually just ripping the piss out of everybody else that you've had problems with all week. But I probably will get demonetised if I start saying things that I'd like to say. But there you go.
Maybe not.
There's always the risk that someone finds it too.
I don't think you get demonetised. I think you get arrested.
said to you on Discord voice wasn't that bad.
No.
I may have strayed close to gross misconduct myself this week, so...
There's no such thing as relaxing. Trust me, dude, there is, mate. As you get older, you do have to learn how to relax.
I almost sacked myself.
I would say I'm close to getting rewarded from what I've done this week.
You almost sacked yourself, did you just say?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
I should be close to being rewarded for what I've done this week.
Well, what have you done this week, Malc?
Just being awesome, as always.
Yeah.
Awesome, Malc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome with a capital O.
Am I repainting it as well, Malc?
No. I
You
don't
made
think
it,
I can
money?
afford to.
I thought you was from Tuck North.
Oh, no.
Dude says well
no,
done
no.
for being awesome with an OW, Malc, this week. So,
Thank you.
Pugsley, why have you had to fire yourself this week and rehire yourself? Did you fire yourself then work out that no one else could do your job because no one actually knows what you do?
Malc, why
I'm
does
not
my
sure
tractor
what I do
keep
this
driving forward even though I've put it into reverse?
I don't know. Who serviced it?
Your key binding's all screwed up.
No. It says change driving direction, space. And then when I hit space, I go forward again.
What, can that Valtra go... Has he got a steering wheel at the back?
Yeah, apparently the steering keeps turning
Yes,
round.
there is. There is. Oh, you turned it
there?
round.
I didn't
So
know
you've
that
turned it
Valtra had
round.
that.
Yeah, you did not know that?
No, I didn't know that one did, no.
Right.
Yeah, one of them does. Not all of them,
Let's
though.
go rescue my pizza.
Rescue it quick.
Oh no! Grab a sugar road.
Oh, God.
You're welcome.
No problem. Crikey.
I can't believe this Rosselmash doesn't have enough power to get up a hill.
Oh, this is doing pretty well.
Currently rocking 375 horses.
Alright.
375 of your finest horses, eh?
Of your finest Russian horses.
Oh, evening, Jimmy. How are you, sir? I saw you the other night on the latest version of the Oaks, doing some testing. Hopefully it all went well, mate. Need to
Get
get.
everything cleaned.
I need to give
Filtered.
FSB a shout, chance weeks. That see if I can get a bit of early access to the new Oaks, maybe. Wait for it. I'll get some kind of comment back from Jimmy on that one. I know I'm fishing. Here we go. I've got the line out. Let's see what happens.
For us hopeless people, can the Oaks be found somewhere available for download?
It's on FSB's itch.io page.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look at some point. I've heard many things about the Oaks and never actually seen it myself.
Well, Jimmy says the Oaks 2 is the best map he's played in a long time. Oh,
Red Dog, are we fighting?
that's that.
Has he played Fen Edge through the years? I mean, that's the question you've got to ask yourself.
What, and start with a Massey 35 or whatever it is?
Yes.
There's only hardcore FS players would do that.
Well,
Yes.
I'm not sure Pugsy's a hardcore FS player.
Whoa! How dare you?
Have you seen there's
Sound a
another
bit
trailer?
slanderous.
You seen there's another trailer been released? Oh, that's a bit harsh, Jimmy. Have you seen there's been another trailer released for the last Bad Boys film?
Hey!
What, as in Will Smith?
Yeah, there's another Bad Boys film coming out.
Is Will Smith allowed to work? I didn't know he was allowed to work after slapping Lado at
Well,
the Oscars or whatever it was.
Does it matter if you slap Chris Rock?
Get my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Your mouth.
So
I don't really know.
Which is ironic, because he fucked a witch.
brilliant.
Sorry,
Did
hypnotised.
Oh God, that's from the last Bad Boys film.
I've never watched. Well, I think I've watched the first one.
What? Right, you're gone, mate. I'm sorry. If you've not watched Bad Boys 2 or
Just
Point Break,
lost your man card.
I might have watched.
When
Bad
you say
Boys
Point
2.
Break, do you mean the original or the...
Bad
remake?
Boys, not Point Break.
No. He
Point
just said
Break
Point Break.
is- Who did?
I did. I said Bad
Grainman.
Boys and Point Break. It was kind of
Oh,
a nod to
sorry.
Hot Fuzz, because that's kind of what Nick Frost says to Simon Pegg.
Is it
Right.
true that when you shoot somebody in the head, it explodes?
Have you ever been in a high-speed car chase?
You ever shot 2 guns while jumping through the air?
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh.
Brilliant.
Official vocab guidelines. We can't call it the Force anymore. It's too aggressive.
I've got to say though, of all the movies, Bad Boys 2 is probably the best out of the lot.
Yeah, Bad Boys 1
You
wasn't the
can't beat Point Break.
best.
Point Break.
Nah, Bad Boys 2 is good.
Oh no, Point Break's good, but of all the Bad Boys movies, Bad Boys 2
Right.
is the better one.
Bad Boys 3 went
I
a
don't-
bit... I don't really know what happened to it, apart from Martin Lawrence got really fat.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I've seen Bad Boys 2 or not.
There's the
I
papa rat.
may or may not have just driven through your field.
There's this papa rat, and it's
Yeah.
straight up pile driving this mama rat.
These ain't
No,
no
the
normal
field-
rats. These are colonial
The field
rats.
that's being harvested is a contract job. So if you've driven through that one, you're all right.
Mm,
If you've driven through the canola field next to it, I've lost money.
mm, yeah.
But I'll
Red
get
Dog's
over
like,
it.
I'm not actually saying which one it is.
Well, there was crop and then there wasn't crop.
Oh,
Good,
that's the
good
canola
man.
one.
I'm blaming lag. It's only a little bit on the corner by the road. It's
Yeah.
By the road where
I mean, that's not the first time I've heard that excuse this week.
That's on recording, actually. On the episode that turns out on Monday, it was server lag that made me turn too sharp and then lag into our own field.
I don't know. I think that was on today's episode, wasn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, it was actually, yes.
It was. Yeah, it was.
well,
Why is it so hard to keep track of these things?
I'm busy doing.
Nothing.
Oh, dear. More singing.
I'm busy doing auto drive routes. You see, to be
It's
efficient.
Bubblefish back. It's about time, Bubblefish. You weren't here last week.
Bubblefish is back. Where's he been?
What's going on? Where's he been?
How very dare he? Absolutely shocking.
Yeah, we missed you last week.
This pizza's bloody hot.
Has it
Well,
been
so
in the
would you
oven?
be if you'd been in an oven, mate. Just saying, you know.
Or is it the jalapenos?
Now, jalapenos aren't hot. They're proper sissy chili, they are.
Oh, I don't. A ginger snap's too much for me.
What?
GM.
I don't do spicy food. I like a bit of bland.
Jesus Christ, you northern sissy.
Paul Malc, Mr. Beige.
Do you remember the good old days, GM, when I made you a chili that was that hot it made you sweat?
Oh, yes.
And then to try and cool your mouth down, you tried to eat the potato wedges that I'd cooked that were also chili wedges.
Yeah. They were good. Not so good on the
Yeah.
way out.
Have you ever had chili hiccups?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Have you
well,
had them, Grainman? No. Oh, what a pussy. Obviously not eating hot enough.
I chuffing have. It was funny though when me and Pugsley's stepdad went out for a curry, and we were both like, "Yeah, we know what we're doing. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Yeah, we're men who good chili with Indian. Let's have a strong one." He sat there like we both sat there sweating absolute buckets. It was, and we both looked at each other and went, "Oh, it was a bit warm." It was a bit
Now-
warm. I'll be honest with you.
Now, I must say, my stepdad is a connoisseur of curry.
It
But
was
when
chuffing
he
warm.
when he went to India, he did say after about 6 or 7 days, he had to give it a break because his stomach couldn't take much more.
Oh dear.
Yes. Well, I don't think it was really his stomach that was the main problem.
I bet. Are you sure it wasn't the other thing that it comes out of?
It was burning again.
No.
So what's up with your sleep rhythm then, Bubblefish? What you been doing to stay up or keep you awake? Or do we not want to know the answer to that?
What's messed up with your circadian rhythm? Apparently, that's what it is, isn't it?
I think that's what it is, isn't it?
I believe so. I believe that's what you get.
Can I have a tractor that isn't utterly wank, please, Malc?
I'm bringing this one over.
Can I have a tractor that's not utterly wank? No.
Okay. Fine.
I can bring you my my nice little lint track over. 4-wheel steer job.
Bring forward the armour track.
I will.
Well, given I can't make this thing reverse,
right. I'm coming over with this.
It's a bit of a problem.
What have you done to that tractor?
Nothing.
I don't know. He's wrecked it.
Wrecked it.
Remember getting this other one and see if it works.
He's utterly gazeboed it.
Utterly gazeboed.
So if we're getting the lin track hit space, it reverses. Problem solved. If I get in the Valtrin hit reverse, the seat turns around and I keep going forward.
Yes, because that's the reverse seat thing, isn't it?
Yeah, which is just utterly wank.
It's not.
Unnecessary.
It's not. It's awesome.
You could try using a controller.
No, he does keyboard and mouse because he's weird.
He's old. Right, the McCormick's here. You want the McCormick?
No,
I thought I was bailing, and then I come round the corner and you've got the baler on.
All right. Well, the baler's free there. It's in the field.
Okay.
But
I'd like a tractor that's not utterly wank.
let me see. Where am I supposed to deliver this contract to?
The only
Here's a
issue is
McCormick.
I can't reverse back onto the.
H&H. Well, let me ring. I'll bring the McCormick over. You can do that, and I'll see if I can fix this Valtra.
It doesn't need fixing. It's a keybind thing. Someone just needs to tell me what I need to fucking
Change your keybind.
understand.
Surely.
Well, why doesn't space work with this vehicle?
I don't know.
Red Dog.
Because it's a special Valtra.
Okay, but I understand that. That's
Red Dog, just hit every button.
24.5-hour days. That's pretty good.
24.5-hour days. Jesus.
Yeah.
That sounds like a not fun thing to do. At all.
Right, you jump in that one. Red tractor for a red dog. Why are you sitting the wrong way around?
Oh, absolutely brilliant. You absolutely piss-taking bastard.
His tractor goes the wrong way around. What you done to it?
Just find the right...
Has he took it to the reversing repair shop or something?
Right, so
There we go, look, I fixed it. I fixed it now.
Well, you got it to go in reverse. I couldn't do that, so I'm going to go bale that straw. Yeah.
Yeah. I crack on.
Malc, do you feel more or less handicapped at the moment?
Yeah. Fuckly.
Yeah, I haven't got Grainman on my team. I feel lucky.
Wow. We are smashing Corpy because we work together. How very dare you? I feel insulted.
It's been a few days since I've been told to get fucked. Thanks for that, Red Dog. That's...
I'll tell you what, I'll tell the other half to say that to you first thing Monday morning.
Why is this AI worker doing the... Oh, he's doing the inside first and then the headlights.
Yeah, it's so I could have put the baler on the same route and it
Matt
would have
loves
crashed
doing
into
that
all
at the
his
moment.
bales.
Hey, Davies Farmers, how you doing, buddy?
I've always done that.
thanks very much for joining us, sir. Bit of a late call on a live stream this evening. We haven't actually put anything out about this one. We just fancied a bit of farming because we've all had a bit of a rough week. So a bit of relaxing.
Don't listen to any lies about this live stream being my idea.
Malc decided he wanted a live stream.
Oh, you've changed. You've changed.
So that's what we did.
I've got the messages to prove it.
So is this wheat yours, Malc?
No, it's got to go to H&H.
Okay,
Where's
that's
this one
fine.
got to go? Harvesting.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping that we can skip on because I've got an absolute ton of silage. Oh, a ton of grass that's waiting to become silage.
I'm going to work on the educated assumption we don't have collect grass on missions.
No, we don't.
Oh, do we not?
No.
No.
Okay.
So I won't be collecting this wonderfully
Laid up straw.
Well, I do appreciate our Davies farming, buddy. Thank you very much for that. Like, where is H&H, by the way? Is it left
Somewhere
of
in the middle.
Is it the one that's left of the petrol station?
It's next to on the map, you fucking idiot.
Wow.
So, after the petrol station, go right into the shop.
Oh, I found it. It's all good. Thank you very much.
I just thought I'd be a little less aggressive than Red Dog.
Yeah, Red Dog seems like he's angry today, so, maybe tonight we'll just chill him out enough ready for Fenedge tomorrow. If he's around, I mean, he might.
It's time
He
of
might
the
not
month.
be around.
Fenedge Friday on Saturday.
Yeah.
Just stop that, will you? Jesus.
Taco Tuesdays now on a Wednesday.
I've got a great media publicity campaign.
Fucking hell.
There we go.
Oh.
How is?
Will we
go
be
on.
skipping on a month in this episode?
Yes, because I've only got this one contract to do, and then that's
Right.
about it. So yes,
Good.
it's not really an episode though, is it? It's kind of a live stream.
Yeah, but it's the 10th episode of live streaming.
Live
tell you
streaming.
Somebody's close to having an episode if we're not careful. The amount of abuse that's going around tonight.
Yeah, one of us is going to storm off in a huff like a big girl's blouse. Pugsley.
Hey, Betty.
Your hand off my penis!
I apologise. This live stream is probably not going to be quite as polished as our usual ones.
Civil.
Yeah,
Civilised.
It's going to be shocking, I think.
I've got Preston on Nevermind Buzzcocks in mind at the moment.
Oh, God.
Somebody's going to storm off because somebody's going to say something horrible about somebody else.
To be fair, I think he did right to storm off. They were being nasty.
Yeah, but that is the entire show. You go on.
We talk about the original Nevermind the Buzzcocks.
Yeah. It
can't
is
remember.
Bubblefish. I just need to get Grainman to skip forward so it can all be silage and not grass.
It was Simon Amstel, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, and it was Preston. What was his band called? Something like the Town Boys or something like that. The Ordinary Boys. Something like that, wasn't it?
Might have been.
Preston.
Yeah. Well, you know that. So the girl who was his wife, Chantel, right? So here's one for you. And I don't know if I still have it or not, but I was at a bike show at Birmingham, and the Falcon Tyres, I think, who had just started doing bike tyres, they had all the girls in all the cat suits and that.
Nice.
And you can go and get calendars signed. So I went and got mine signed, and it was like when she come out, because wasn't she in Big Brother or something as some celebrity who wasn't actually a celebrity?
She was
Did
on.
they try and put?
Yeah, she was
They
on.
tried to
Big
put.
Brother,
Yeah, pretending to be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Why are you only cutting with half the head of Pugsley?
And I remember looking at her thinking,
I
I know this girl from somewhere. I've seen you before somewhere. And then it was like a couple of months later, and I looked at this calendar, and there she is in it, and she'd actually signed my thing. Saying, and I can't remember what it said, something to Malcolm from Chantel and.
That's a lot of words for a small thing, Malc.
But she spelt my name wrong, Daisy Bitch. So.
How did she spell Malc wrong?
Well, she spelt Malcolm. She missed an L out. So.
What? Oh, okay.
So you were
Malcolm.
But she was a Falcon Tires promotion girl before she was Chantel from Big Brother.
She likes a bit of rubber then, yeah?
We're talking about Chantel Houghton.
But I can't remember what her second name was. I wonder if I've still got the calendar somewhere.
Anything else to do on the farm?
It's probably
Right.
degraded through use by now, I would think.
So when's the best time to sell Fluor?
Sorry, I just blocked what he said.
I was just ignoring it, Pugsley. I wasn't going to give it the time of day.
I was briefly on standby for a moment there.
December.
Right, let me go and check on my bakery. Oh my god, have I got all this bread? Oh my god, I've got loads of bread. What I need is a forklift.
I thought I'd seen a travel video about her before, but it turned out it was something else.
Are you sure it's a travel video?
Well, something.
Chantel does Carlisle.
Traveling to Paris.
Right. When's the best price for bread?
It was
December,
indeed Chantel Vivian Houghton.
Vivian
I would
Howell.
have said Horton. But,
And it was Preston from the Ordinary Boys.
Ordinary Boys, there we go. Like
That marriage lasted
3 days.
I'd like to say we are very current on these channels.
No. Well, we're all getting old, aren't we? So.
they did a £300,000 each deal to get engaged with OK magazine. Were married 25th of August 2006 and separated 27th of June 2007. So they didn't even make it a year.
Nice. How is all the Scorched Earth coming along? Me and Red Dog do not play on there anymore, Jimmy. We haven't played on there for quite a while. To be honest with you, I think it's down to a 2-man Scorched Earth.
Probably very scorched, though.
Unless Red Dog has started to play back on it again, but I don't think he has.
No. I haven't had time.
No, true.
What's Scorched Earth?
It was the Oaks multiplayer game that we was playing with all 4 of us.
Oh.
We played it before. We used to be. I got invited a long time ago by Jimmy and Klaus when they were playing it on Italia Emilia, which is a cracking map. And then we started playing it again on the Oaks. But yeah, not anymore.
One of those.
Have you got any further on your Planet Crafter?
Not. I haven't had a chance to actually mount. I might get some more chance tomorrow. My friend has, but I have a plan for Planet Crafter. So if I get it done tomorrow, I will show you, and it is going to be pretty.
Is it a plan?
It's good. It's not so much.
Trying to use a fox
plan.
with 9 tails.
It's going to be It's going to be interesting if I pull it off.
Are you going to run around after your head's been chopped off like a chicken?
No.
Oh.
I am not.
Do you remember the chicken that stayed alive without a head? What was that chicken's name?
Bob?
Right.
I'm sure it was alive for something like 6 months with no head.
No.
Brian.
I swear, I'm not even kidding. Right, it was
How
alive.
can it be though? Because with no head though, it couldn't eat or drink.
No, so somebody was feeding it down its pipe. But it basically, when it got its head severed, it missed the brain stem or something. There was a tiny bit of brain still left alive, which it kept alive. I Google it. I'm not kidding you. I'm not even joking you. This happened.
I wouldn't Google image or YouTube it though.
No, I'll just do a Google. All right, here, let's just Google this.
Oh,
Does
dear.
anyone in chat know about this chicken?
Mike the Headless Chicken.
Is that what it was called?
Mike the Headless Chicken, April 20th, 1945 to March 17th, 1947, which is probably why none of us remember it, Mark, was a
Mark
male
remembers it 'cause
Wyandotte
he was a young
chicken
whippersnapper.
that lived for
Oh, so it's
18
even longer.
months after his head
I knew it
had
was a
been
long
cut
time.
off.
Wow.
There you go.
By the way, Jim, did you want a combine? Because I'm aware
He was
that
confused as
it may be fairly low-brow viewing of you just Grainman.
No, yeah, we can do it at the end, mate. Don't worry. We'll swap.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, can you imagine how confused that chicken was?
No, it'd be fun, wouldn't it?
To peck on the floor that he couldn't see.
Yeah.
with a beak that he didn't have. Yeah.
Oh dear. Just, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh dear. I think is the term for that, isn't it?
And you all laughed, thought I was joking.
We thought you was mad, actually, Mel.
Well, it's probably true, but
Are you putting on any other multiplayer servers, Jimmy, or not? Or are you just keeping out of the way these days?
He's waiting for the Oaks, the rebirth, I reckon.
Well, he's been on the Oaks rebirth, hasn't he? Because he was doing the live stream with Dave and FSB the other evening. They did a multiplayer testing live stream.
There's too many content creators, I can't keep up.
Ready
I
for you?
apologise. Enjoy. Thanks, bud.
No problem at all. I hope you enjoyed the spinning on the headland there.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Lovely job.
Because somebody dared to suggest that I wasn't a hardcore farming simulator gamer earlier.
Oh dear, I've upset him now, you see.
I'm going to storm off soon if you're not careful.
That's fine, mate, don't worry. Like a prima donna, I know you are really.
We found that trailer that was nicked yet.
No, it's still nicked.
Oh, from the yeah,
from the fake
from the
thing or
flower
whatever it
parade.
was.
As far as I'm aware, it is still somewhere lost or stolen.
Right.
You can't lose a trailer, can you?
Well, turns out some people can.
Really?
Well,
When people leave it unattended in front of 200,000 visitors and nobody sees it get moved.
oh, staying well out of the way, testing the Oaks only. Well, it's probably a good idea, Jimmy, sometimes. You have to rear your head back up on thingy then, when the new version of the Oaks pops back up, or a new version of Farmer Simulator, whenever that won't be.
Still no announcement.
No.
No announcement at all.
Why does anyone really care?
Because
I
Farmer
don't
Simulator
care.
22 is trying to die a death for your content creators.
Well, no, but that's because it's the same game that was before. You know, there's only so many times you can do the same thing, but that's not going to change with Farming Simulator 20X. It's going to be the same game. It's going to be the same game, isn't it?
Do you know what most
No, there's going to be a whole host of new features and palettes that actually work.
No, there's going to be a whole host of new palettes.
Okay, Malc
Right,
has
okay.
definitely been on the cider again.
Actually, are you drinking tonight, Malc, or not?
I'm not, no, because I'm at work tomorrow morning, so I thought probably not.
Hey, Red Dog, you know what most content creators haven't done?
I do know what most content creators haven't done. Yes.
What made good content?
No.
It's
No.
game on Fen Edge.
they haven't done a what? Sorry.
A through the years game on Fen Edge.
They haven't.
That-
In fact, most content creators haven't even covered Fen Edge, but that's their business.
That's fighting talk.
Touchy subject.
Which is what I thought you were alluding to.
But
most content creators have been told about FedEdge and they completely ignored the said person who may have messaged them.
No, I don't think that's true. It's not quite how it went down.
If I'd had the time to do another series, Red Dog, I would have.
Well, you are doing. You're doing FedEdge Fridays on Saturdays.
That's true, I suppose I am.
and sometimes a Tuesday, and any day but Friday.
Quite often we've done FedEdge Friday on a Saturday. But...
Well, apart from the first 2 nights, which were on Fridays, we've not done a Friday since, which is fine.
Right.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Said behind gritted teeth.
No, it is fine because I only get narky about it because Grainman made a big thing about calling it FedEdge Fridays, the second Friday.
I didn't actually. I called it FedEdge Fridays. Oh, that's a really good idea. I like that idea. I was like, yeah, it's quite a good name, isn't it? Yeah, let's run with that. And then we never run it again.
Exactly, which is why I bring it up. It doesn't bother me whether it's Friday or Saturday.
Or it's Sunday. Or Monday.
So what sounds better? FedEdge Saturday or FedEdge Friday on Saturday?
I think FedEdge Fridays on Saturdays sounds better.
It sounds like you just forgotten. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Jimmy. The new version of FS will be crap when it first comes out, but meh.
It won't be crap. It'll just be a few bugs. It won't be crap.
What you mean, like the
Current version
production
of FS25?
Yeah, the production
22.
DLC thing that they put out, and they still haven't patched it properly yet, and it's still absolutely bulk to shit.
I mean, yeah, but that's probably, is that anything other than allowing it out? Is that really Giant's problem to sort?
Are you also thinking that a game developer would put a game out that was not ready for release?
What are we talking about? Rockstar Games, Microsoft Studios.
Talking about
who did Cyberpunk?
That
was a disaster, wasn't it?
Was it Bethesda?
Yeah, I think most people got their money back, didn't they?
Yeah.
I never played it, to be honest with you. Wasn't the latest version of Deus Ex also absolutely pants when it first came out?
I don't know.
I'm sure it was, and they got patched to hell.
This is why I like the Star Citizen version, which is don't actually release a game at all, but charge lots of money for it.
Yeah, and it be a beta and an alpha and a beta and an alpha for about 10 years.
No, it's just a technology demo at this point. It's not even a beta.
Oh, really? Mate, I learned about Star Citizen about 5 years ago.
I bought into Star Citizen 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was out a long time. Because I remember my mate telling me it was going to be like Elite.
The guy who owns it has been swanning around the Med on his new yacht with his bit part actor wife, who is a board member of said company, along with his 2 children, who are also board members of said company.
That's say there's some corruption happening here.
Inside joke.
No, I'm not trying, Malc. I'm not trying at all. Yeah. He's as corrupt as they come.
But he's making a lot of money, so why can't we copy him? So what can we do?
Yeah, exactly.
Sod this 9 to 5. Has anybody gets a chance to watch that Ashley Madison hack documentary on Netflix? Highly recommend it.
I haven't got Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Ashley Madison, is that the dating site thing?
Yes, the adult dating site, which is Life's Too Short, Have an Affair. It's actually very, very good documentary.
Right.
Is it?
Right.
Actually fraud, did you say?
Is that it all gone? Yeah.
No,
yeah, that's it.
It's a hack. So the website got hacked, and you start to find out exactly what they were doing. So obviously they had loads of blokes join, but if you were a bloke, you had to pay, and you had to pay to message people.
Right. Isn't
But
that
if
Where do you
woman,
want this, Malc?
If you were a woman, it was free to join the platform.
so prostitution?
Ish. But because you had to pay for messages, what they actually did behind the scenes is they set up loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of fake profiles all attached to bots,
Right.
which would chat to the men, and then it would pop up and say you need to put more money in. Bear in mind, they were making, at the height of Ashley Madison, I think it's still going, by the way, they had like 60 million users, and they were making like £1 million a day.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
And it got hacked. All the details.
Blokes to chat with AI bots.
So, no, well, you could meet. There were some proper women on there, so you would meet up for things, you know, for.
So did guys know they were chatting to a bot?
No.
Well, so yeah, so that was at the end of the day, it's fraud.
It'd be a bit of a telltale sign when you go, let's meet you up next week for some fun times, and they go, no, I'm getting my oil changed.
Getting my oil changed.
Oh.
Ouch, my robot balls.
I mean, can you imagine like how much money the creators of OnlyFans are making?
I just don't understand the people who are paying OnlyFans. The amount of free smut out there. Just, I don't understand why you'd pay for it.
Don't know,
No, I mean,
question from Jimmy. No, Jim, I'm not doing any more playthroughs on any decent maps at the moment. I've got this. I've got the Corpy stuff I'm doing Malc. So, and I've got obviously map tours and stuff when I get time. So, when the new game comes out, me and Malc have got a few ideas for doing some stuff on the new game together collaboratively again. But yeah, apart from that, not really. I mean, it's a better game to play with 2 people or more.
it definitely is. I genuinely don't want to play a single player game on this.
And when you're doing content and you don't know what to talk about, it's actually much better with 2 people. You can have more banter.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say when I did No Man's Land, I had time to sort of think about things and I could explain what I was going to do. But when there's 2 of you playing, it's a bit more spontaneous, I suppose. Other than like what we know what jobs we need to do, but the chat is then a bit more spontaneous. But
yeah, our starts are supposed to be spontaneous as well.
Yeah, just like the one when I ran out with the chainsaw, I literally just thought of that like 2 seconds before I did it. I hadn't even thought about it prior to that. I just thought, I know what, I'll put a chainsaw out and run out with you.
That's harsh. Jimmy just said, when does the banter start? You know what, Jimmy? Come on in, mate. Come on, join the live stream channel in the Discord. We'll have some banter, mate. Come on. You know you want to. Unless he's at work on a break and watching this on his phone.
Indeed, we could talk about the demise of the Scottish Nationalist Party, or impending criminal proceedings. Lack of education, or lack of healthcare, all sorts of stuff.
Country, you know.
No, that's not true. They've got lots of money, all from
all ours.
It's all ours, and it's all in Nicola Sturgeon's husband's bank account.
No, it's just resting there. But
with a high interest savings account.
What was that joke off? Who used to say that in a TV program?
Father Ted. The money was just resting in my account.
That's it. Yeah.
Father Ted was amazing.
Oh, it was brilliant.
So close to what that Catholic faith is like. It's not even funny.
Ted, I don't want to be a milkman anymore.
Well, I'm sure other people could type in chat, Jimmy. You're more than welcome to join the voice chat if you want. That'd be more fun.
We can't be seen in the lingerie department.
Monty Python is probably the better one. Monty Python was...
I do like Blackadder.
We are known for the nights that say knee.
Big fan of Blackadder, personally.
Yeah, Blackadder was good. What do you think was the best Blackadder?
Blackadder, for me, goes fourth. For the other half, it was
Blackadder 2, maybe.
No, she actually likes the first Blackadder with Brian Blessed in it.
Really?
Right, yeah.
as the king. I'm not a fan of it personally. Don't really like it.
He hadn't
I
found
think
the way in the first one for me.
My
they were a
favourite
bit lost, I thought.
What with Queen Elizabeth?
No, my favourite episode is the one where he burns the first dictionary. And at
Oh
the end of it-
yes, sausage. Robbie Coltrane's in it. Absolutely brilliant.
absolute genius.
It's a word in
That-
common parlance down our way.
So how have we got on, boys? Well, we're still stuck on the letter A. Just
How far are we from skipping forward a month?
about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I shall just collect this money here.
Literally, yeah, Blackadder's amazing, really good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did.
I mean,
Go on.
Blackadder's go forth, the very last episode when they go over the top of the trench,
Yeah,
and Baldrick's looking at the ladder and he'd seen the splinter, saying how he could get injured. Seeing as it was going to be the last ever Blackadder, I really wished Baldrick had come out on top. I know there was like this whole thing that, you know, they were making a comedy out of such a tragic event and they had to make the ending, you know, really meaningful, but I still kind of wish they could have let Baldrick win.
my favourite for that is Blackadder goes forth with Rick Mail. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh god, yeah. Lord Flashard, absolutely brilliant.
There's a few things I probably can't say from there though, because it probably would get me in trouble.
The bit that always gets quoted in my house still is Mr. Ploppy, Mrs. Ploppy, and
Yes.
let me guess, are you called Ploppy too? No, sir, but I can be if it's easier.
Are you related? No.
So, yeah, it's usually something toilet related when I call the children Ploppy.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a classic. Alright, calm down. You're eager, aren't you?
I'm just really good at the game, sorry.
Brilliant.
Because I'm hardcore farming.
I mean, it must be so different for me having all this power and speed.
I'll tell you what, it is bizarre going over 12 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm struggling with all the G-forces.
So, I don't know if anyone's watched my latest map tour for the map that came out yesterday. I've tried not to argue with some people in my comments on it, actually. So, when I did the tour, I found a bit of a problem. So there's a couple of collisions. Apart from that, really nice map. But the other issue I had is your starting equipment is spread around the 3 farms, right? Which is fine to show off the other farms, but you can't get the vehicles out of the shed.
You don't own them,
Right.
so you can't open the door.
No.
That problem.
And everybody was
Brilliant.
like, so quite a few people were like, well, that's not a problem. I went, you're missing the point. I understand what the modder's doing in regards to showing off the other farms, but when you can't get your starting combine trailer tractors out of said shed, because you don't own them, you're a bit stuck. You could reset them, obviously, to the shop, but it's a bit of a faff,
That
in
is a
my
bit.
opinion.
Why would your kit be in a shed that you don't own?
I don't know.
Just regressing back to the whole storytelling part of gaming, why would you put your kit in somebody else's shed?
I suppose if it's like a contracting map and you're a contractor and you're paying someone some rent to have your kit on their farm.
I would just, again, putting it out there, if you rent somebody's farm, do you know what you usually have access to?
Door
The
code.
shed.
The fucking doors.
No, that's extra.
Oh,
Oh, I've just found a missing collision on this map.
Where at?
Done, mate. All yours.
Here.
thank you, sir.
this junction box of electric things outside the gate.
I haven't seen that video, but that just
look at that.
Anyway.
Do you know what's it's a really nice map, really well put together European map.
As a way of showing off different farms, if only there was a mod out there that could allow you to have different, starting positions.
I know.
That would be a good idea.
That would have been really clever, wouldn't it?
Why doesn't somebody make a mod like that?
And then put it on Mod Hub, and then get someone to make a video about it. Oh wait, we have.
And release a map that's showing how it works.
With 10 farms on it.
With 10 farms, yes.
With different vehicles and different buildings and backstory to every farm.
And don't forget, that also has a start from scratch hard mode.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
And the ability to play custom economy settings with or without vehicles, of course.
Do you know what?
If only someone had done that.
You
anyway,
know what I really like about that start from scratch hard mode? So I like, as people may know, I do like a grind, so I do like the start from scratch hard mode. But it does annoy me when maps don't have the buildings still in it when you choose hard mode. Because I'd quite like to buy an actual farm when I've built up enough money for it. But I don't want to buy just a blank bit of concrete.
But why not?
Well,
that's the way the game works.
Because the blank bit of concrete should not be worth as much as it is. It should be cheaper because it's blank. There's no friggin' buildings on it.
Mike's gone very quiet.
I'm just listening to
It is a slight immersion breaker for me when I buy a plot of land and the buildings on it are worth more than the land. So I can sell them and make a profit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
But not on this map. Because you can sell your whole farm for $2,000 or something. Ask me how I know.
We know.
Right, what are we doing, Malc, apart from just running around at each other?
We're waiting for Grainman.
Skip through.
Time to go. Have we got a sleep trigger?
Yeah, there's a sleep trigger at your main farm.
Oh, got it. Hey, let's go.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Sorry, I honestly didn't mean to do that. Do that again.
Sleeping is currently not possible. Why not?
Give it another couple of minutes and you'll be able to do it.
Well, let me see if I can do it. Right, what time do we want to wake up?
7.
7. Sleep.
I was going to say no.
I was really tempted to say no.
Yeah, I wasn't all. But...
You know what? I honestly didn't intend to click no.
Yeah.
It's
Pugsy overtook me in the dark. While he was sleeping, Pugsy overtook me.
You know when people start a sentence with honestly in it?
Yeah.
Oh, have I got? Oh, look, I've got stuff. Oh my God, everything's ready to harvest.
Is that like
everything's here?
Shall I fire up the John Deere T560?
Fire up the John Deere. Let's go.
Right, I bet what we've got to do, Pugsy, then, haven't we?
This could probably do with repairing.
Oh Christ! How am I going to do that? That's like
you should probably have thought about that when we weren't busy.
Oh.
By the way, dear, I saved you some oats.
Okay, give them to the chickens, please.
Oh, okay.
These aren't even ready yet.
I thought you might want them worth more.
I think. Oh, my soybeans are.
Oh, that's a hell of a harvest.
Is it
How
soybeans?
have I got
No, it's not
71
soybeans. That's sorghum, actually.
How have I got 77,000 litres of wheat? When did I get that?
When's the rain coming? That's what I do need to know.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Well,
sorry.
So the damage on these are 39 and 42%. Do you want me to harvest?
Yeah. Why does it reduce the yield?
Does
Yes.
eventually at some point, but I can't remember where the break point is for harvesting. It's on the header, isn't it? Is it 50%?
I thought on the thresher on the thingy as well.
Oh, maybe it is.
Yes.
Your
Do we not have a workshop?
So would you like that in
No,
the...
you might want to buy one.
My chickens are what? Sorry.
Your chickens don't take oats. Would you like it in the...
Oh, my bad.
Bed?
Put them in the mill,
In the mill.
please.
No problem. I shall make oat flour.
We're harvesting.
Oh, there's some trigger. No, there's some trigger down here. What's this? Oh, the info trigger. That's where you do your clothes. Right. Okay. So what can I do for a workshop? Have we got any workshop mods installed? GM?
No, but I don't think we have. Bucket load of sorghum. Here we come.
I mean, there is a vehicle workshop that I can't afford. Right. Okay. No, it'll have to go to the dealership.
All right, I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay.
And, pop
I mean,
back.
it's not exactly.
I'm not going to lie.
I'm probably
The most
going
ideal...
to have to go and move some flour. So I think what I need to do,
Right,
I'll just leave this trailer down here for you.
Doing that for a minute.
Yep.
And I'm going to nip over. Well, I'm going to go nip over to my flour mill and see how much flour I've got.
Right, I'm going to have a quick look what contracts we've got to do.
Are there any other jobs you need doing?
30. No, I'm just trying to look actually what we got. I was just set up a load of cultivating contracts while that's just doing its jobs.
Do you need anything planned in any of your fields? Because
No, not till September, October, mate.
okay,
So, not as of yet.
The one man I would have thought would understand the drilling calendar.
no, I do understand the drilling calendar. I don't know what he wants drilling, because obviously in August we can.
Okay, Bubblefish, enjoy your kip. See you in the next one. We'll be live again tomorrow night.
What field numbers does it move over to your side, Malc?
Is it 26? It starts at my side.
1 to 25 and 26 to 50.
There you go.
After all these weeks of streaming, I thought you guys had that by now.
No,
Well, I think I did.
Popping it out there.
This is a lovely trailer.
Oh.
Someone's done a really good job with this trailer.
What trailer is it?
The blue one, the Marston.
Is it
Right,
the
the checker? The checker plate deck on it is amazingly realistic.
The XJS one, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, but you don't like it because it doesn't load pallets very well.
I know, but I'm just saying the model looks really good.
The model's fantastic. The I think that's just down to the autoload config and the way autoload does things.
Really do need to fix this map so stuff doesn't spawn that way around.
You keep saying this.
Would you like me to do some cultivating, GM?
It's up to you, mate. I always wondered if you want to do that. You can do the combine if you want. I was just going to set the cultivator off.
Yeah.
Or you can set it off if you want. It's up to you. I mean, yeah, you can do the cultivating if you want, mate. I'm not bothered. These 3 to do, and you've got the biggest wheeled Steiger and Vadestad cultivator you can get.
You are the boss, so I will happily do whichever job you wish.
Let's go for. I'll start some cultivating off, and then you go combining for a bit if you want. Just pause the course play, or can you? You can't pause the course play, can you?
I can dismiss the worker. It's fine.
Okay.
Why can't you pause? Why can't you pause the worker?
I can. I just did.
Oh well, not on there. That's quite a big field. Okay, it's going to take a while.
This is yielding very well.
Yeah, I kind of hoped it would.
Yeah, the sorghum's pretty. I mean, it's a reasonably sized field. This one that I'm doing, almost full already.
All right. Do you want me to come back and unload you?
3 passes. No, I'm gonna bob back, unload it, and then I'm gonna go repair this just to make sure that we're not losing spondoolies.
I don't know how you could work out without doing a full field how much you lose. So is that a game mechanic or like a precision farming mechanic?
It's a base game mechanic, I think.
What's that?
The loss of yield with repaired status.
Yes, it is a base game mechanic.
So it'd probably say in the help info, would it?
No.
It'd be ridiculous.
I believe it was. I think it was tested by Pharmacop actually.
All right.
I mean, this is going to be a lot of sorghum, so that's even more flour. Oh, I might want to put down a bakery.
You may do.
I'm on the way. Help is on the way, dear.
Oh dear.
If you choose the little brown sort of brick built bakery, it holds 8 pallets outside it rather than another one we put down in Corpy that only holds 2.
Oh, that's good to know. I'll do that then, thank you.
Finished Clarkson's farm. Sorry, go on.
Sorry?
I thought you'd finished carrying on.
Alright, no, I was just going to say have a look at the one I've got in, if you know which one I mean.
Empty at the row if you want, mate.
Yeah. And I'm empty.
I'll get out your way for you.
Alright, thank you.
Right, I will put a production down then for a bakery. Do you mean the one that's off of... Oh, I know exactly which one you mean. You mean the one that's off Elm Creek that looks like an American awful diner?
Yeah.
America.
That one.
Well, I can't see, but yeah. The one that looks American.
There you go. It's down.
Yeah, what a sucker.
Why am I a sucker?
No, I'm joking, you know.
Cheers. Love you too. Right, let's do some loading then. Get some flour into this bad boy.
Do you want to change output mode, or is that not allowed in this?
What to? Oh, distributing, yeah, they could do that.
There you go.
We could do that. Oh, you just done it, have you?
I have. Assuming that's not against your guys' rules, obviously.
No, it's fine.
No.
It's fine. Yeah, it won't. The problem is it doesn't clear the backlog.
No, I'm just trying to, you know,
Bloody annoying.
save me having to do a load of front loading at some point in this game.
Oh no, I'm doing it, but I'm not going to get. I'm not going to do what's been done before. We will probably put it back onto producing anyway, or storing, because the mill, the bread mill, is just too chuffing slow. The bakery.
So you do have to sell some manually.
Oh yeah, else there's just no point. See, if you'd be keeping up with the Corpy episode, you'd know.
I'm only about 2 weeks behind at the moment.
That's 6 episodes.
4 episodes.
Oh, 4.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, 4.
America.
I need to watch that film.
Which film's
seen
that?
it for ages.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
Gary,
I think
you know what to do.
See how much flour have I got in here?
Right, Gary.
16,000 litres. Right. And I've got a
What's
shit
this?
ton of bread.
Trailer for Horizon, the latest one that they've released. It looks so good, that.
Horizon, what's that?
It's the new Kevin Costner Western film that he's binned off Yellowstone for. He's making three films.
Right.
I think he's made them. Episode 1, if you like, is out in June. Episode 2 is out in August.
So it's what? It's a Western.
It's Horizon, an American saga, is the official thing.
Right.
It looks quite similar to the concept of the original Yellowstone spin-off. What was it, 1878 or whatever it was? 1883? Have you seen Yellowstone?
No, I
And its
haven't. No.
prequels?
No.
Very good. The prequels more so than the granddaddy, as in Yellowstone is a bit ridiculous at times, I think. But the prequels were very good.
All right.
Okay. I'll have to
And
watch it.
The first prequel, 1883, is, I think it's only 10 episodes long. It's grand.
What network was it on?
It's on Paramount Plus. I watched it on.
We've got Paramount Plus.
Oh.
Have you not got a dodgy stick, as everyone calls them?
No, if I want to watch anything like that, I'll just download it. It's just easier. Can't be bothered with the dodgy Amazon stick. Or a Kodi player. Can't be bothered with it. I'll just download it off of the torrent network. It's quick enough. It's fine. It works.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm not a particular Western fan, but it kind of made me think actually modern Westerns could be really good.
Kind of died a death these days, don't they?
Yeah. Well, Kevin Costner's bringing them back.
What was the one I watched? I don't know, oh, maybe it's not really a Western. It's the one, is it Mortal Engines?
Oh, that's yeah. Peter Jackson's one.
It's really old, isn't it?
Well, no, not
You're
really.
talking about Wild Wild West?
No, not that one, no. Is it Mortal
Well,
Engines, where they're in like cities that are on wheels?
Yeah, that's not that
Yeah.
old.
Yeah. Is it not?
No, only about 4 or 5 years old.
Is
Or maybe
it?
a bit.
I
Yeah,
thought
but
it was
I'll
like 10, it was like 10 or 15 year old.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I'm just
Oh, it's broken, isn't it?
Here's a thought. Have I got anything in my grain mill, in my silo?
Mortal
Can't
Engines
remember.
2018.
Was it?
Not how long ago. We went to the cinema to watch it, didn't we, Bugsy?
No, I've never seen Mortal Engines.
It's a good film. I really like it.
You must have watched
it was really good.
How rude.
I think it was an evening when you weren't allowed out, mate.
Oh, possibly. There's been a few of those in the past.
Anything ending in a Y.
For my sins.
I didn't say that. Did I?
2018. Yeah. I was working Billy hours back then. Many, many hours.
We're only on Sundays, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, but you try going out for a movie when you're working 6-day week and abandoning all other duties all week round.
Sounds like a marriage made in heaven.
Yes.
Right, pallet simulator, here we come.
That'll be fun for you.
Not really. Do you need emptying, by the way?
Oh, I've emptied myself, so to speak.
Oh, suit you, sir. Suit you.
Oh.
America.
Oh, yeah.
It's just whenever you hear anyone say America, you just can't help but think of fuck yeah.
We saved the world by blowing up the Eiffel Tower. Mohammed Jihad.
We tried to get my mate's daughter to be her first words. We just kept saying to her Durka Durka, and we were thinking it'd be so good if they were her first words.
That is so wrong. You
Anyway.
evil bastard. That is shocking. Naughty Malc.
No,
Tell
wouldn't
ya.
that be just the coolest thing in the world if your daughter's first words were Durka Durka?
No, I'd be pretty pissed if my little one's first words were Durka Durka.
Why's that?
Because I would.
Well, what do you want them to be?
Dada.
She's not going to remember that.
Oh yeah, because that's not a word you need to remember, is it? Durka Durka Mohammed Jihad is definitely the thing you need to remember.
Oh, we weren't going to go that far with it. Just the Durka Durka bit. That's all we wanted.
Yeah, Grainman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God,
Sorry
where's
about.
your sense of adventure?
Left it in with the pants.
Definitely demonetised now, though.
Yeah.
More likely going to be cancelled.
Nah, Barry.
How you getting on with all of that loading, GM?
Well, I'm not putting it all in. I'm just clearing I'm just literally clearing the mill, and then I'm leaving all the stuff on the outside to be sold at some point, and then I'll set the rest of the stuff to be distributing. Because when you set to distribute, the stuff that's already in the mill doesn't get distributed.
If only we had somebody that was fucking awesome with a front loader.
Me, it's fine. Malc's the one that's always got the issue with the front loader because he's always moaning about it.
I'm not moaning about the front loader. I'll moan about the
Pallet physics.
pallets. How are you doing it for level in there, Red Dog?
Well, 8,000 at the minute. 4,000 at the minute. I'm halfway.
Oh, 4,000.
I'm just trying to put a headland in down this edge because it's getting narrower and a bit shitty.
I've got a cat coming back in again. Probably. America. What's everybody else's plans for the weekend then? I know Malc's working tomorrow.
Mrs. is out on the lash tomorrow, so I'm driving her into Stamford and then picking her up again sometime in the evening. probably just as the live stream starts. And Sunday, I'm going up to Newark for a wargame show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. What sort of wargame show?
It's pretty much a mix of all sorts. It'll be predominantly historical stuff.
You going on your own or?
I am, because my mate who is going is picking someone up from deepest, darkest Peterborough.
Deepest, darkest Peterborough. Nice.
Which is kind of the opposite direction for me. No, and it's also a complete shithole, obviously. Peterborough.
Well, Newark's so much better. Whereabouts?
Oh, it's at the showground at Newark.
Oh, is it in the indoor bit?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
wargamers try to keep out of the sunlight and, fresh air. It doesn't do them any good.
Brilliant.
So yeah, I'm going there. What about you, Jim?
I've got a stupidly busy and hectic and mega fun weekend planned.
You're
Nope.
gardening, are you?
No, I'm not. I've got some bits and bobs to pick up for the other half's car from the garage in Lincoln, so I'll be sorting those out. And Sunday, nothing actually. So Newark's just down the road as well, so I'll probably come to Newark.
You're going to come to Newark on Sunday?
Might do. It's only just down the road, literally 15 minutes.
Well, I've got a trip up into the loft to do.
That's not fun in your loft.
No, followed by gardening if I can, if the weather's good enough. Followed by a 5-year-old's birthday party.
Oof.
Followed by the wife going out and singing. So I'm looking after the kids.
And live streaming tomorrow night, obviously.
Yes, and live streaming tomorrow night. So expect me to be a dribbling mess by the time we get on tonight.
He really was a dribbling mess.
I was going to say, how do we identify
the difference?
That is both cruel and unusual from all of you.
It's good though, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'm not 100% certain what Courseplay was doing when it planned this course.
It's 2 laps of the headlands and then...
I know, but it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down the short, even though I did change it to do long edge, but it didn't seem to want to pick up the long edge. Which is quite comical, because I think the way it's going down the headland now is the better way of doing it. Up, down, up, down, up, down. But it doesn't think
has
that.
A plan.
And it's going to do a really bad job. So let's see how this Starger's getting on. How's Malc getting on?
I'm doing alright. Got Red Dog doing my sorghum. I'm transporting my flowers in the bakery. My grain mill's making flour. Silage is a problem. Got a few buns in the ovens.
Boy.
All over the country. Hey.
Yeah. Don't know what else to say really. It's all gone good.
Much. But I know and I love you.
Interesting. I can't seem to skip that set of ads this time.
Bravo, Red Dog. Bravo.
Fantastic singing. It scared all the viewers away.
You should have a word with your missus, mate, and see if she wants to duet.
I've offered many a time, and for some reason she doesn't take 80s rock as a duet.
Oh, I'm versatile.
Yeah, 90s rock as well.
Don't mind a bit of Nessun Dorma.
Oh, really? She loves a bit
Yeah.
of that.
What, none shall sleep? I bet she does. Dirty minx.
Pugsy wishes. Thank you, mate.
I am saying nothing.
That's probably the sensible option.
Really? Pugsley sensible?
Not enough whiskey to say.
Can I bring this back with me? How are you doing on fill level, Red Dog?
68.
What she
Okay.
said.
What? It's only a little one, so it doesn't count as a full 69.
No, how you doing on fill level?
Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Oh, this is my field. Didn't realise that.
What? Oh,
Well, what gave it away? The crop disappearing under your wheels?
No. The crop's gone. The crop was harvested last time.
Or the field popping up going, owned by you.
Well, I was driving through it in a tractor, so...
Oh.
I just saw the green, or the bluey thingy colour. I thought, oh, that's mine. I was thinking, I wonder why Lazy Farmer hasn't... or why I hadn't seen a contract for that field.
Oh, it's mine.
And that's why, because it's mine.
93%.
I'm coming.
It's not what she said.
Get your pipe out.
That's what she said say.
Oh, you didn't hear what I just whispered under my breath, did you?
No, what?
Clearly my microphone didn't.
I definitely heard what you just whispered under your breath.
Did you?
Yes.
So it did get picked up. Excellent.
Yep.
Oh! Sorry, I just had a burst of speed because, of course, the header switched off because we were at 100%.
Oh, I remember a bit more crop.
Yeah. Hey, Reese, how you doing?
Tiny bit.
Evening, how you doing?
Yeah, it's just... I had perfect crops till Red Dog came in the farm, and now I've got his marks everywhere.
He's just leaving his stamp, isn't he?
Really?
He is. So I need to go and see about putting a crop in that field. Don't know if I sampled it.
Ooh. Power slide round that corner.
Good lad.
Nice.
Did you keep it? Did you keep your foot in, mate, like Colin McRae?
Oh, if in doubt, power out.
Flat out, ain't it?
Well, I was powering out at that point.
Oh.
But yeah, what I was saying earlier was I finished Clarkson's Farm this afternoon.
Alright.
It's good.
Yeah.
I think it's.
I don't think it's the strongest
It's not.
season overall. There's some very interesting bits in it. But
The
it's
mushrooms
definitely...
was interesting.
The mushrooms was interesting, although a little bit overdone with the whole every time he goes back. Oh look, there's even more.
That's what they do. They grow really fast.
Yeah.
And you're pumping something into the atmosphere. I don't know what he was exactly pumping.
Right,
In
I have
there.
no data.
It was just
Say again.
It was just putting mist in there.
Moisture.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Damp and dark. That's what mushrooms like.
Is that what you like to grow in your in your rooms?
Deep crevice.
Steady.
Easy.
So yeah, I thought some of it was a little bit over-engineered in terms of the stupidity stuff, but overall I thought it was very interesting. What I wish they'd done, and this is just the geek in me at the end with the whiteboard, was actually do some more in-depth
Maths.
On
in
what,
terms
though?
of
what bits?
Okay. So, for example, Caleb's rape. You've got seed cost on one hand, which was 500 quid, which actually didn't seem much to the uneducated. And then you had his income on the right. But obviously, he'd put fertilizer in there. He'd obviously had a significant amount of hours doing the work. Which,
so
yes, I know they were on the board.
You want it
I
more
just think
broken down by field.
Well,
or at least crop type.
Yeah, at least crop type, I think, would have been a bit more indicative. I mean, obviously, they've shown the bottom line, but they've shown the bottom line which masks. So I suspect that the canola or rape was actually a loss.
I would say so.
When you count the ancillary costs, fuel, for herbicide, whatever, machinery, wear and tear,
Fair point.
and so on. So, I think to kind of make it look like, as long as only 50% of it germinates, you're okay, kind of hides the truth.
Yeah.
If they'd planted their entire farm with rape, they would have been in the shit.
I mean, yes, but you would be insane to plant your entire farm full of rape.
Yes, absolutely. I get that also.
Some farmers might.
The whole cow thing, I don't understand how he made such a profit on his cows. I know he alluded to the...
He butchering them and then he's sending them to the
burger
thing,
van.
isn't he? Then he's sending them to the burger van, but then obviously I think the burgers are ridiculously expensive anyway.
But I'm guessing he had a very agreeable farmer wishing to take back the stock. As opposed to...
That farmer that took the stock back was the one who originally...
Sold it.
He originally bought them from, yeah. So I'm guessing...
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. But
so it was more like a PCP deal.
I would say so, yeah. Oh, Firefox in the chat. Evening, buddy. Hey, hope you're okay, buddy. Alright, 24. And I don't know about the pigs. I don't know.
I mean, how he was breeding the pigs. Obviously, that's not how you breed pigs. No. Using those igloos, it was just the worst idea ever. And I actually asked somebody about it, and they says, yeah, you don't do that because they lie on the piglets easier. There's some other thing you can put them in, which is far better.
But he made like the fact bar or whatever it was, didn't he?
Yeah, I did like the fact that he kind of went, this is stupid, I need to do something about this, rather than either just bin it off as a bad deal or repeat the mistake. That was good to see, and he genuinely does care about his animals. That much is clear. Behind all the bluster and bravado, he does.
Yeah. The other thing,
even then, he said he had 13% dead loss on the second round of pigs,
which is better.
Well, it's better, but 13% of what did he say? He had 60 pigs. 60. Yeah.
It's still not the right way of going about it, is it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe that is what pig farming has a large. I mean, animals that have large litters generally have large litters because not all of them survive.
Yeah, that is true.
So maybe that is the cost of doing business as a pig farmer.
Well,
and as a consumer, you just don't realise.
Looks like I'm cultivating this field then, because the grass strip in between the two fields is not big enough to do courseplay.
Brilliant. The other thing that annoys me slightly with
fielding.
The goats are down as a massive loss, yeah, because he only had 200 quid in. But
from Charlie?
Yeah, but
that piece of filming was brilliant.
That was hilarious. Over the fence. I just want that. Oh, the wait, no.
Well, there's no value there at all, is it?
That was a Monty Python Blackadder type thing you'd see. Or
that
two
was
Ronnies.
Brilliant. It showed the quality of Charlie brilliantly.
What really annoys me about those costings, though, is there's no consideration for the fact that there is still value in the animals. So in the unfarmed side of things, if you put a value on your livestock that you still retain, then he's
Yes.
made a much higher profit.
Yes. He could sell those goats probably for more than he paid for them.
Yeah.
Therefore, there is inherent profit rather than cost, which is what they're shown currently as. But without breaking it down into the goat cost per head and the food cost, it's negligible because the numbers were fairly small anyway. I mean, I can't imagine a goat is worth a huge amount, especially a male.
No, but you can't really take the entire cost of buying the goat and saying that's an expense in year one, because it will still be carrying that value at least, because now it's fattened. So
you've done some of the work for the farm already, haven't you?
You what?
I said you've done some of the work for the farmer already, haven't you?
No.
I just love the fact that the accountant has just come out to play.
it irritates me. Lower realisable value.
Yeah, would you like to amortise the depreciation?
Exactly.
Oh God, I let them two. I think we need to set up a new separate room for them two.
Red Dog, you have just set off a mild irritation in me, because amortization and depreciation are the same thing, only on tangible and intangible assets.
Oh, will you two shut up?
Are they? I didn't think they were. I thought the technical
God
meaning of amortization was essentially a function. So pro rata.
I have to apologise, everybody.
So
I didn't realise it applied to a specific thing.
I might have to move them into their own channel out, their live stream channel, so they can talk and then let me know when they're finished.
GM, this is educational for your viewers.
This is. So depreciation.
Because it's educational for me.
Depreciation is completely reduction cost on a tangible asset, something you can touch, feel, love. Whereas yeah. Whereas amortization is just the reduction in value in an intangible asset, like goodwill.
Right, okay.
Something that is carrying a value isn't...
So why do the people always talk about depreciation of a car, which is very much a tangible asset?
Because that's correct. Depreciation is a reduction in value of a tangible asset, not an intangible asset.
I thought you just said the opposite.
No, he said tangible. He did say tangible, and then he said the other one's an untangible asset. Oh, we can't touch, feel, and love.
Intangible.
Whatever.
Okay, but you...
Look at you now getting angry.
No, I'm not getting angry.
No, you said GM.
Oh, great man. You would amortise a mortgage. Are you saying that that's tangible or intangible then?
I wouldn't amortise a mortgage.
Oh.
Because it's a liability.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
There's clearly different ways of looking at it then.
Horses for horses.
As an ex-banker.
Anchor.
I'm still a current banker.
Absolute anchor.
Am I dumping this sorghum in the grain mill, by the way?
Yes, please, yeah.
I suppose...
Is this grain mill an intangible or tangible asset?
Oh, God.
I don't care.
Just to go back to the ex-banking, I suppose you're looking at it from the opposite side, because bankers and accountants see debits and credits as...
Oh, yeah, reversed.
Yeah, so, yeah, fair play.
Alright, good. Yeah, great. It's a great farming, lads. Carry on, crack on. Jesus Christ. I'm going to hang myself from the thingy, I tell you.
Very random the other night.
Pardon?
We ended up talking about something very random the other night instead of farming. Joe Rogan.
Politics.
God. We're not starting about Joe Rogan. Although I've been fed a number of his videos. The same video over and over again about some sleep apnea thing that he's stuck in his mouth, and he's amazingly stopped snoring.
Ah.
Facebook keeps pushing me this advert for some mouth guard type thing.
Your phone is definitely listening to you.
Well, it's definitely listening to my missus complain about my snoring.
Oh, okay. Brilliant.
I don't think it can distinguish the noise I make as snoring, because I've been told that it's quite extreme.
Is it as bad as Dinosaur being raped by a hippo?
Yes,
Which is how I describe my other half's snoring.
So it's been described to me by the other half as jungle snoring, which does sound like some sort of dinosaur raping a hippo. Yeah,
jungle snoring.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
So, Red Dog, when I was in my younger days and the occasional time that I stopped over at my other half's house before she moved in with me, I was banned from sleeping upstairs because I kept the rest of the family awake with my snoring.
Wow.
Respect.
Yes. I had to sleep downstairs.
That's not the reason. We all know.
Well, also, but no, they were mainly concerned about the fact that they could not sleep because of my bad snoring.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what a dad told you?
Don't.
Oh no, he told me that he fucking hates me, but that's another story.
Look at these, right? Camera inside this is really close to the monitor. Weird. Seems a bit weird, that does. Oh well. Grass. No grass.
I did like the end little picnic. Go back to Clarkson with Gerald saying thank you to everybody.
Yeah, that was nice, wasn't it?
Gerald the legend.
He absolutely
I've
is.
seen that. I've seen clips of that, but I haven't seen the last of it.
I mean, to say thank you to everybody, including all the crew, was really quite nice. Shows the quality of the man, but he also seemed genuinely emotional about it all.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't know how much behind the scenes, how much the crew's got to know Gerald over the last 3-4 years of filming as a character.
Oh god, yeah.
So I mean, everybody else has, and he's a proper character, isn't he?
One thing that absolutely astounded me from that scene is that is the first scene ever where anybody has understood what Gerald said.
That's because normally Gerald is perfectly legible. They just have him talk utter garbage, I think.
Don't know about that. I mean, I found it funny where you had the builder, the builder and Gerald
Alan
could understand each other perfectly because they'd known each other for years, and it's like, but the thing is, Gerald.
The bit where Gerald was driving the combine and Caleb was in with him. Caleb clearly didn't understand what he was talking about, and Caleb's known him for years too.
Yeah, but Gerald really did talk complete rubbish in the combine. You just sat there and you're like, what is he talking about?
It's like he's talking 5 different conversations at once, but a word from each. It's odd, but I think there is something to do with the way that they cut these episodes together sometimes as well that makes it artificially difficult to understand.
Maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
He's a character, isn't he? And that's the main thing.
Yeah.
He's really
how
good
long
at building stone
do you
walls.
reckon? Yeah. How long do you reckon? Well, the way Jeremy drives over them, probably for a good thing. How long do you think it'll be before the council object to the way he's built his car park? Then.
Oh, but I mean, they've already objected, surely.
Well, it's something like it's 2 years behind, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, it's like a season behind, which is a year behind that. So, I mean,
following our previous conversations, I may have been inspired to make contact with a certain contractor. Whether a certain green machine could feature.
Well, if it does, it has a large technical contingent that needs to be there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh dear.
We shall see.
it is funny though. You know when you see, I think it was the people with the pigs who turned up, and like their daughter is there with them, and you think you wouldn't normally be there. You're just along for the ride to get on TV, aren't you?
Yep. It's amazing how people need to make deliveries.
Yeah.
I wonder how much Stoag are paying him. Because every season he's had a little bit more of a conversation about them. He's filmed there. He's had people wearing their hats and yeah.
Mm. Yes, quite.
Well, it's all going to be product placement, though, isn't it? For money.
Oh God,
Well, why wouldn't you?
Well,
exactly.
every TV does it now. Every TV series does it now. I mean, look at.
Well, as you've seen, the farm does need to make money in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah.
It does, but he doesn't need to make money, does he?
No.
And he was pretty upfront about that, actually.
Yeah, well, he's got multiple other income streams, so it doesn't matter to him, does it?
What is it like for the farmers who don't have my income streams on hand?
Not easy.
Yeah, but with his current, what he's currently doing, there's no way on earth that he would be able to look after that farm anyway with what he's got going on with Amazon as well, could he?
Well, the reality is a 1,000-acre farm with only 50% arable land is usually enough to generate one person's income, and only really a living wage. Once you've paid for all the machinery and everything else, that's it. So yeah, there's no way he would be able to do everything that he's doing without the telly money paying for lots of people to help.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people they actually have working on it.
A few, I imagine.
What? How many people they actually have working on the series itself?
No, on the farm. I mean, clearly.
Well, you look at how many staff were in the shop.
It's got loads.
There seem to be a lot of. Yeah, there seem to be a lot of people who work in that shop. Because I mean, obviously, she doesn't work in there all the time. She only works in there when the cameras are there.
Oh yeah.
Really? Do you think so?
Yeah.
Well, I think she'll She probably will be there to do a stock take once a week. But I bet you she's not in there when the cameras don't need to be. Why the hell would you? She's married to a multi-millionaire. Why the hell does she go on?
Because people go to see them, and if they're not there, if they're never there, then people would stop going.
That's a fair point.
I bet they're not there
don't know.
all the time, but sometimes.
Maybe they go there to open up. I don't know.
It's funny because as an ex-model, I've never really seen anything about her that made me go, "Oh yeah, I can imagine she was pretty hot or is hot now."
Evening, Peter.
But that bit, where, just at the right time, that bit where she was driving the compactor.
Oh, and she was enjoying herself a bit too much.
Yes, yeah. Her face suddenly changed, and actually she was quite attractive.
Well, I wonder why it suddenly changed.
Well, we know why it was suddenly changed. Would you like me to explain it to you, Grainman?
Please
Yes, please.
not.
Quote a former Clarkson's series, she was having a crisis.
I don't get it.
That was his word for it on Top Gear. That he was having a crisis.
I see.
Mm.
You would say that about if you could do a J-turn in a car.
Oh, I've just had a crisis.
Because women apparently get turned on by men who can do J-turns in cars. Apparently.
Right.
Well, yeah, obviously, why wouldn't they?
There you go, see, Malc's logic.
It's the coolest thing in the world to do a J-turn. Snap nick elastic at 100 yards, that will.
And what?
Snap knicker elastic at 100 yards, a J-turn.
Jesus Christ. Malc knows from experience.
Oh.
Look at them fitties over there. We're going for it. And the next thing Malc says is watch this.
Watch this.
Watch this. No other word has ever led to more tragedy. Ever.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Yeah.
Watch this. Oh, so I can only plant canola? That's rubbish.
Can only what?
Oh, God, I've only got canola I can plant, and I've just got a field of canola.
Oh.
I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait till the next month.
Oh, poor Malc.
We did discuss the seeding calendar earlier. Clearly you weren't listening.
No, I wasn't. Because you were probably talking rubbish. How are you doing on fill level there? Are your winky pots on?
My winky pot has been permanently on. I'm on 96%.
Right, I'm here. Get your pipe out.
Well, hey, that's what she said.
Unload into me.
Oh, that's just wrong. Yeah,
You're getting my full load.
Oh, God.
Full load all over my back.
Oh.
All that.
Hang on, Malc. Open wide.
Yeah.
All that seed. Oh, God.
Let me take your seed.
Oh, Malc.
That was probably the funniest bit of the program I watched. The mustard seed.
What was
when he goes to put it in the grinder.
He's got to take the lid off. He's trying to take the lid off and it keeps falling down again.
And it's just...
you cannot possibly think I'm disgusting. I have not got that level of...
Oh, have you seen Peter's memes recently?
Peter's memes are brilliant.
Best channel in the Discord, eh?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Oh dear. Well,
what time is it? Bearing in mind, I've got to be up at 4:30.
22:04.
It's only 8 o'clock.
Is it?
4 minutes past 10, Malc.
Oh my God.
4 minutes past 8.
It's in Pugsy's world.
Yeah.
How much more seed can my...
I didn't realise there was that much of a time difference between Bourne and fucking Sleaford, but...
Yeah.
Pugsy's not in Sleaford.
That would account for it.
I'm in the Bermuda Triangle in between.
You're closer to Spalding, aren't you?
I am.
Doesn't the... I mean, I think I have a feeling we maybe talked about this before, but doesn't Oxford, the cathedral in Oxford, or the church in Oxford, or the one that's on the school, isn't it set 5 minutes behind? Because it's in a different time zone by 5 minutes.
But we only have one time zone in the UK, don't we?
No, I know, but we don't, do we? Because obviously every single bit of longitude is...
but here's an interesting fact. All the time zones that are around the world are not the same width, and they all converge at the North and South Pole, and they're actually geographical and politically put together.
Yeah.
So if you went to the North or South Pole...
There are some time zones which go around an island.
Time doesn't exist. Or does it?
It's going to be interesting.
I think we should go back to depreciation. That was far more interesting.
Fine.
Definitely wasn't.
Would you like to discuss any more financial instruments?
No.
Oh.
What do I need to do to tell Google that I don't need to pay tax in Ireland?
Well,
that you need to pay in Ireland.
Well, given that Google doesn't pay tax any fucking where, I think it's a bit bloody
Malc
rich for them to be interested
Malc is
at all.
talking about as a YouTube content creator, when you want to get your money out of AdSense, you have to prove that you already pay tax. But I can do that personally, because all I had to do was fill out the form and then submit my UTR, which had the
because
ability
I work
for the
for a
American
company and
tax
pay as you
company.
earn, I don't have anything like that.
Do you want to discuss double taxation treaties?
Yes.
I would like to know why I can't get my itch.io money out without them charging me fucking 35%. That would be nice.
Ouch. Well, I don't get charged any tax on my outgoings from YouTube because I already paid tax and then I have to declare it anyway.
Yes. Now,
but if I didn't, and even if we do have a tax treaty with America, then they can then charge you at point of source if you can't fill out the right forms.
Mm-hmm.
But I could.
So because we've got a tax treaty with Ireland and the US, so that if you, as long as you pay tax in your country on the money you earn in another country that has that tax treaty, that's fine. But I don't know what I need to do because I'm pay as you earn. I don't have a business.
Well, because you are generating income that's outside of payroll, therefore you register for a UK tax return. But if you are earning less than £2,000 a year from
I think it's 1,000, but
is it 1,000?
Yeah,
out of date there. Then it's classed as a hobby business, and therefore you don't have to register to pay tax. But therefore, you're not paying tax in your residency.
So you can't use the tax treaty.
So the UK government allows you to earn up to £1,000 a year as a side hustle without paying any tax on it.
Yeah.
No matter how much income tax you pay from whatever legitimate job you do. So I need something to send to Google to say that I don't need to pay tax at source in the country that Google ad revenue is paid from.
But you have to fill out the form inside AdSense to do that.
Yeah, I've done that, but then they want me to do this other thing, which I've forgotten the name of it now, and that seems to be something for people who are non-UK citizens who are working in the UK.
But remember, the double taxation treaty specifies that you don't have to pay tax in the
source country,
in the second country, if you are paying tax on that income in your country of residence. You're not paying tax on that income, you're paying tax on different income. So you're being taxed on it because...
Is he not paying a tax at a 0% rate?
No. It doesn't work like that with Google AdSense.
It's not. It's exempt from tax.
What Google need me to say is that I'm basically that I pay UK tax. That's what they want. That's all they want.
But you're not paying tax
on that
earning. That's the problem.
I don't
pay tax.
I don't think that matters to them.
It does, because obviously, if you start making £150,000 a year, you are then not paying tax on 150 grand, which is tax evasion.
No, the UK government, all it needs to do is that I pay UK tax. That's what Google wants to know. I pay UK tax, not that that I'm not paying tax on the money Google sends me, but because they just want to know that I am resident in a country and pay tax in that country.
Because as an accountant, I offer a free no obligation consultation. What I could tell you is what you want to do is register to do a tax return. Then you claim your use of home as office at £312 a year because you are doing more than 40 hours a week at home because you're on Farming Simulator all the time. And then you want to claim the capital cost of all of your computer equipment and the software cost for making the videos and Farming Simulator itself. And then you'll be in a loss-making position, but you'll have a tax reference number. And then you won't have to pay double tax.
Like me.
You have to be a registered company to do that.
No, I am. I can be self-employed because I've done all this already with that using my UTR.
Whoa.
Where are you going?
I don't know what happened then.
And then American tax system talks to the UK tax system straight away and goes, "Yep, you pay British tax via your UTR as well. So thank you. Here you go. Here's your money. Done." And it fills out an automatic form automatically to the IRS.
And you can submit your tax return online yourself without the need of an accountant.
Right.
Although, as GM will tell you, it is a bit of a ball ache, and it is handy if somebody guides you through it.
Yeah.
If only we knew someone.
If only.
Having been like a pay-as-you-earn taxpayer since I was 16, obviously I know nothing about doing that.
It's not massively hard. All you need to make sure is, well, you're going to have it's even easier now these days because you don't even have to submit your figures from your P60 because that's automatically submitted to our HMRC for you anyway.
What you want to do is Google register for self-assessment, and it's follow these steps on the website.
So what does it generally cost for an accountant to do all this for you?
It would be
35p and a twister.
Depending on which accountant you went to see, it can be anywhere from 100 quid up to like 600 or 700 quid. But that is the rip-off accountants, because in reality, you're doing an entry for your end-of-year P60 and then adding a few other figures on. So it's not difficult work. It's not hugely time-consuming. But I do know accountants that won't do a job for any less than £600 a year. Even if it only takes them 3 seconds.
Right.
Because they're bastards.
If you register for self-assessment, though, does that bugger up your normal PAYE?
No, absolutely doesn't do anything at all. I've been registered for self-assessment for about 10 years. Makes no difference to my tax, makes no difference to you moving around, P45, anything. Doesn't get involved with that. All you need to remember is submit your tax return for your personal earnings by the 31st of January the next year from when you did your tax year. That's it.
That always confuses me about when you have to do your self-assessment.
It's easy.
The only time
9 months after the end of the financial year.
Yeah. The only time it will ever affect your tax code is if you have a small tax liability and you say, deduct this from my tax code instead of paying it in one lump sum.
Oh, all right then, Pugsley. How much are you going to charge me to do this then?
Yeah, not a lot. I'll go figure it out. It's
right,
literally.
let me know.
It's literally going to be like an hour or so. I'll do it.
So what do you need? Do you need like what would you need? Like my P60s?
No, you don't.
From last year.
Inside leg measurement.
National insurance number, date of birth, which you can obviously give me immediately over the live stream. Address, basically.
Also all over the live stream, please.
Yeah,
I've got a pen.
Everything to clone your identity.
Bank account,
right? Okay.
Number, password would be handy.
Yeah.
Retina scan. Why are you getting minus on the contracting? Oh, because you borrowed the kit. Never mind.
Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry.
No, it's very simple info. I can fire you a direct message.
All right then. Let's do it.
Let you know how little it'll be. But in all honesty, what you want to do is compare that to what you're paying in tax over there. Because it might
paying tax over where?
Well, you can't get your money out of Google else.
Oh, so you can't get it out?
No, you can't get it out, because if you fill out the form and say you're not, then they'll tax at source, which is, I think, 40, maybe more %.
Ow.
So Peter's saying, I've asked the wrong question. I should be saying, how much do you pay me to be allowed to have the honour of arranging that for me?
Yeah, don't you realise the...
Don't you realise? Imagine if you were known as doing a tax for PC Player Malc, how much business you get from doing that. Don't you realise who I am?
I don't...
His net worth is at least in the pounds.
My YouTube career has earned me just over £100 so far, so don't you realise the things that are gonna...
Excellent. So if I told you that it was going to cost you £120 for your tax return, that would be about perfect.
Because I'm then a loss-making company.
Oh, that is the other thing, by the way, is that the accounting costs are tax deductible.
Yeah, I understand that.
So, yeah.
I need to take this to get some fuel.
You do indeed.
Thunder.
No, not happening.
It was becoming risky business, if I'm honest.
Yeah, you're telling me. She's on the light, son.
Yeah, weekend light is on.
Right, let's take this.
Red light.
Petroleum station.
Expensive petroleum.
Or should I just put I'm just going to put a fuel tank on the farm.
Yeah, that's probably
very good. That's what I did.
To be honest with you, I'm just going to put a fuel tank on the farm. I'm not even going to put a really big one. I'm just going to put a 5,000 litre one in, I think.
I'm trying to decide when I'm going to buy some area of land with trees, start doing some logging.
Do you not do enough logging on Corpy?
I was going to say, I don't feel like I've done... It's not Farming Simulator without doing logging.
Oh, bloody well it is.
Is there a reason you just abandoned the header, GM?
Yeah, because I was going to go on the road.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So I thought it was a good idea to take the header off rather than piss about.
Especially if you've got to go over that bridge.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Refuel.
Might do a logging map myself. What's the general consensus now on logging? Are we still
trees?
FDR
Sod
equipment's
off?
the best?
No?
Don't do logging?
Yeah. I think that's what my general consensus on it is. Don't do it.
I mean, there are some bits of kit which make it a lot of fun.
I like the FDR kit in 19.
Just no.
Yeah, I thought you were tidying up.
No, I picked up a load of the ones that were left and 11,000 litres that was in the bakery, in the mill. But all that's there is staying till I get a trailer, and it's the best price.
Oh, okay.
I'm not putting all that through the bread mill, so it literally won't ever get processed in time, mate.
Are you saying no to FDR kit?
I don't really know.
I think it's just saying no to logging. Full stop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just don't like logging personally. I don't mind. It's okay. It's just
I did so much of it in 19 that I not really had the urge to do anymore. But now I'm thinking, actually, I wouldn't mind a little single player logging.
I did quite a lot on Silver Run when it came out. To be honest with you, I did quite a lot on Silver Run, and I liked it.
Loaded Silver Run up once.
But then I found the metal cheat, and it just completely destroyed the whole game for me.
What, the whole just get all...
I know.
Yeah, so you spend... Okay, so you get a massive loan for like 500, 600 grand. You buy the biggest Volvo front loader. You buy the biggest bucket. You buy the awesome Volvo truck. You buy the massive trailer. You buy the steel mill, smelter, and within 2 months, you've made more money than you've ever made in your life. Pay off your loan, and they literally then just spam living shit out of metal, and it's done.
It was a bit broken, wasn't it? That.
But surely that road to riches has now been overtaken by selling a single egg for £4 bazillion in the production centre.
Yes, this is true. Yes, in the vending machine, you mean?
Yes, the egg vending machine.
The egg vending machine that costs you more money than most people have ever had in their life or ever will have, and you have to be on the Sun or the Guardian's rich list or the Times rich list for the year. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sure it's not the Sun's list.
I don't know, mate.
I don't know. Is it the Guardian's, Richard?
Times, isn't it?
Times.
Okay.
It's only the British rich list, isn't it?
Yeah. The only thing the Guardian knows about rich people is they're to be despised for being rich.
Yeah.
Socialist paper, then.
Pretty much.
Have you never read the Guardian?
No, I don't really read newspapers much, to be honest with you, because they're all just completely sensationalist media bullshit and politically massively biased. And the Daily Mail is everything kills you from day 1 to day 365. Day 1 a carrot will kill you, day 2 it won't, day 3 it does.
The Daily Fail, the Daily Heil, depending on how you view it. I like it ostensibly more than the Guardian because it allows commenting on all the articles, whereas the Guardian only allows comments on certain articles. There are other articles where you're just not allowed an opinion, which is the usual kind of left-wing way of doing things, isn't it?
Yep. When something's ridiculously woke, you mean?
Even then, if you read the comments of the Daily Fail and the Guardian, you know the truth is somewhere in between.
Yeah. Don't know. I brought up with parents reading the Daily Mail, and I think it has a detrimental effect on some people's mental health because it's such a negative paper. Everything is ridiculously negative, ridiculously awful. Everybody's going to die. The world's going to come to an end. Blah 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 blah. Just get some of tits.
Well, I've never viewed it like that, but now you've mentioned it.
Old grain lady, yeah, does get bothered by the paper, doesn't she?
Oh yes, yes.
Yes.
So don't worry about it. Just get on with your life. You can't do anything about it. If people want to nuke each other, we're not going to know about it.
Mm.
Yeah, but then the worry is that you do know about it because half your face has melted off, but the other half hasn't.
Wasn't there a guy who survived Hiroshima and then moved to Nagasaki and then survived Nagasaki?
Oh, mate.
I think actually there was more than one.
Right.
Because I think they moved a number of like the hospitalised patients from one to the other. Yeah.
I've had this conversation with a former colleague of mine who genuinely, she had been on the scene at 2 separate terrorist attacks, and her daughter had been at another terrorist attack, and her son at a 4th.
Is that because it's a family of terrorists?
Yeah. my
Do they say Durka Durka?
I couldn't
Mohammed
decide.
Jihad.
I couldn't decide whether
The deities are available.
BBC.
I just couldn't decide whether they were the most lucky people in the world or the most unlucky people in the world.
Yeah, I mean, there's two sides of the same coin, really, isn't it? I mean, it's unlucky to be there, but you're lucky to survive it. So,
fuck, they've dodged some bullets, but
yeah.
Don't be there in the first place would be my motto.
Yeah, I mean,
bit bad that, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I think it's an impressive record for a family.
Yeah, I'd say so. Which ones were they attending? 9/11? I said, which ones were they attending?
A beach shooting, La Ramblas van attack,
What? The Ramblers?
Yeah.
They are well hooked up, mate.
The Ramblers are gone militant terrorists.
No, it's a
That
place.
would be hilarious.
It's a place in Spain or somewhere.
Ramblers militant attack wing.
Ramblers are knobheads, though. You've got to admit.
Yeah.
As soon as they find out that a public right of way might have been shut off, they'll be all over it.
But it
The
was
Ramblers Association are a proper militant bunch.
so it was those two, an underground bombing, and the London Bridge narwhal tusk bloke.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You heroically stabbed
Stabbed.
the bloke who was being a bit more stabby with a knife.
Yeah. Narwhal. I mean, fair play.
That takes some kind of cogitation, doesn't it? This guy's running around with a machete. What can I find? And the very first thing he alights his eyes on is the big fuck off narwhal tusk, not a chair or
No.
a fire extinguisher or
What's longer and stabbier?
yeah. Now, what would have been quite funny is if they'd have impaled him on said narwhal tusk and like erected him on Tower Bridge, like they used to do with the hung, drawn, and quartered people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
be good, wouldn't it?
would have been punishment fitting the crime.
Mm.
Well, they're probably not that good for the narwhal tusk.
No, probably not. Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's been one of them live streams so far, hasn't it?
It has.
Lots of discussion of farming.
Not much.
What there has been. There's been a lot of farming discussion. But why do you need to discuss farming? Because we're playing farming, we can discuss other stuff.
Look at the chaff on that.
Oh,
If I had £1 for every time I heard that.
it's not a
You'd
compliment,
have
then, mate.
£1.
I'll be honest with you.
Nail at home.
That's not really a compliment if you're hearing that, is it?
About £1.30.
You've heard it 1.3 times.
Yeah.
The 0.3 times is a mistake.
Look at. Anyway. GM, why are you still combining in that orientation?
I'm just getting it finished and then I'll change.
It's just
Because
annoying.
this is the long edge, though, isn't it? This bit here,
Yes.
and then the next bit is the long edge. But yeah, I know what you're saying. But this is the longer edge, so I thought I'd just finish this. Are we getting quite a lot of sorghum, by the way?
Yeah, I mean, you've got 120,000 litres already.
Oh, you're basically doing the same field that I'm doing.
No, mine's bigger because Malc's divided his with some grass.
Yeah.
I haven't because I'm brave. Or
Would you like-
stupid.
Stupid.
Whilst I wait.
Would I like to what?
Would you like me to feed you chickens whilst I wait?
Oh yeah, feel free. Yeah,
I assume they take sorghum.
they do indeed.
If they don't, make them have it.
Have it.
Just chop
the
half
head
their
off and
heads
stick-
off. There you go. Jesus Christ.
That'll learn them.
That'll teach them.
Come here, Mike. Give me half your head.
Jesus Christ. Tell you.
Have you downloaded the FDR stuff? Oh, lag spikes. Oh, that was bad.
What sort of machines do FDR have then?
They have excavators and all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Thank you for that in-depth review.
They have like the tree grabbers and the actual.
I don't know because it's in a zip and I can't tell you right now. I'm going to.
Are you full?
Yes, that's why I got my winky pots on and stopped.
But your winky pots been on all the time, you said.
No, I switched them off before. Right, so I'm in there now. There is FDR EQ Forwarder Timber Pro, EQ Skidder Cat 535D, Skidder Clark Ranger 880, Skidder Tiger Cat 635 Clambunk, Skidder Tiger Cat 635G.
Yeah.
Then there's EQT HCL Cat 325D FM.
Can't beat Skidder.
EQT HCL Cat 568LL. I would just point out that there are 58 items and I'm currently on item 6.
I get
so
the
this
idea.
might take a while. There's a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a few.
I think a lot of them are base game stuff that they've tweaked because they set a massively high mass on the vehicle so that it doesn't do ridiculous physics stuff.
A Giants game that does ridiculous physics stuff? Are we sure about that?
Watch your mouth out.
At least I think that's what the point of them was in 19 anyway. Whether they still do that, I don't know.
Do you get a quite a large amount of farmers in the UK doing sorghum, do you think, Pugsley?
A bit, yeah.
It's more of a crop in America, isn't it, really?
It's another option. But, you know, we do still have a wheat and barley obsession.
And a shit climate.
That's the easy options, yeah.
What would a farmer do with sorghum, though, over here? I'm guessing there's not that many outlets for it.
That's the same as what they do with pretty much any grains on most arable farms, which is sell it to the market.
Yeah, but what I mean is there's not much of a market in terms of onward processing. So you could mill it, but nobody really know what sorghum flour is. You could sell it as animal feed, okay.
Yeah,
but then I'm not sure whether that makes sense.
But most arable outfits just buy the seed from a company, buy fertilizer from a company, sell the crop back to the same company, and it just goes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a closed loop, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's a bit
that
like
thing
Andy
that Andy Cato was doing, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from he got the nitrogen completely wrong, which is kind of a little bit embarrassing for him on a massive farming show.
Yeah, but if you listen to some of Andy Cato's talks, he is genuinely he's
useless
experimenting. No, he's experimenting. He's developing and broadening his knowledge, and a lot of people are getting behind the concept.
Yeah, but I imagine a lot of people would get more behind the concept if the yield was anywhere near he'd promised, and therefore the money income was commensurate.
I mean, the problem you've got with that is obviously he was trying. I understand what he's trying to do with the regenerative of the land, and obviously he did the whole test to say that he had like low magnesium or whatever on it, so he had to put bath salts in or whatever it was.
Basalt, yeah.
Which I completely understand because you are trying to rebalance the soil and make it more self-sufficient. But what I thought was a bit embarrassing for him is that it turns out that obviously they didn't pick up that there wasn't a lot of nitrogen on when most farmers just dump an absolute bucket load of nitrogen on, then they dump a load of growth limiter on it and say jobs are peach, really, don't they?
There's something you've got to remember between regenerative farming and conventional farming is that there is a reason we do conventional farming, because the regen approach is what the world used to do years ago, basically. But the reason conventional farming became conventional was because after the war, we needed to feed people, and they just smashed the soil and farmed out of cans and kept the yield as high as you can. When you start farming with nature again, you have a natural drop off in yield to begin with until your soils recover. But to compensate for that, you have lower input costs as well.
Yeah.
So you should be more profitable in the long run, and probably not too far in the long run. It just takes time to get there.
Would the yield...
Yeah, I get that, and the nitrogen will have been fixed by the... Not fixed as in resolved, but the nitrogen fixing of the soybeans means there's more nitrogen next year, in essence, doesn't it? More nitrogen as a baseline. I get that. But even then, it didn't look like... I mean, he was talking... When Caleb was questioning him and giving him a hard time, he was saying, no, the yield will be, not that bad.
Yeah, he 100%. He cocked up on his nitrogen. That definitely made the worst part of the job. But in general, it wouldn't have been that bad. Also, he did use the wrong machine.
Yes, he used a disc. He used a disc seeder rather than the tine seeder, and Caleb actually explained the reason why brilliantly, didn't he?
Yeah, because a disc will try and place the seed on top, whereas a tine will go
move it out of the way.
Yeah.
But how long? Let's say Clarkson does regenerative and Decato farming on that field for the next 3-4 years. So we say, right? So you're building the soil back up, building the microbes, the worms, the biodiversity all back up again, right? Let's say it was perfect soil after that. I'm not saying it would take probably longer than that, but would he ever get a good yield out of that field that represents or is close to? Would you get anywhere close to if you put on man-made fertilizers and growth limiters?
It would. I mean, you say if you had the perfect soil, you define the perfect soil. You would get close to it in some environments.
For some crops.
Yeah, for some crops, in some soils, in some conditions, you'll get somewhere close to it. But there's so many variables.
Yeah.
You can't ever just compare year on year. But you would get... You could get somewhere close to it if you had really high organic matter. But the flip side to that is you aren't putting so much on. Your costs are significantly reduced. So
I mean, if you
more profitable farm.
But if you took in consideration, right, the fertilizer costs this year on Clarkson's farm was 70-something grand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is doubled compared to previous years because of the crisis in Ukraine. That's what they went on, all that usual stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if you half that, he would have made 100 grand last year, wouldn't he?
If you halve the input costs, but
just out of fertilizer though,
but also the war in Ukraine also increased the price per ton of wheat.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because obviously they can't export, can they?
Yeah, you're still not comparing apples with apples, unless you go to Poland, in which point there's loads of wheat going across the border at a really discounted rate, in which case Polish farmers are being absolutely screwed, because why would you buy expensive wheat when you can get really cheap wheat out of a war zone?
But that's not what's supposed to be happening.
No, but it is.
I don't know whether that is what's happening or whether that's what the Polish farmers are whinging about, but it's another case of, perception versus actual reality.
I do. So I've got some contacts over there, and 100% the farming industry over there is broke because they're not shifting as much wheat at the price that they should be shifting it, because it is massively deflated in value for them.
But that doesn't make any sense, because the export market must be absolutely screaming. You know, who's feeding Africa?
Yeah, but distribution of wealth across the country, across the world, nobody's feeding Africa because nobody does.
Well, no, but that's where the Ukrainian exports are supposedly going.
Yeah.
So if they're not going to Africa, and the market was there for them to be going, then why can't the Poles tap into it?
Because they won't get paid enough. You don't get paid a huge amount to feed Africans, is the sad reality of it. And also, the grain shouldn't come over the border and stuff shouldn't go into Ukraine. But I was reliably informed that if you pay somebody enough money, they drive backwards and forwards in smaller vehicles to overcome these issues.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, Ukraine is not a very upstanding country. One of my mates went out there with a training organisation and was popping back to Germany to pick someone up who's shipping in from the States with a load of equipment, and the Ukrainian border guards tried to shake them down for a payment. And he was like, hang on a minute, we're here training your troops to fight for your fucking independence. What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't have that issue on their borders, though? Corruption is right.
Yeah, we just don't have a border force, which alleviates any accusation of corruption.
No, we do have a border force, because when you want to come back into the country and you're a British citizen with a passport, you get given the Spanish Inquisition. If I came over in a rubber dinghy, I'd be fine.
Ouch.
Just saying. Definitely getting demonetised for that one.
Possibly.
Oh, the Woke Brigade are going to be all over you.
I was going to say, you're definitely getting a call from Tarquin.
Tarquin. Well, I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Just going back to the whole...
How's your combine quicker than me? What the hell?
just back to the old anti-Cato conversation, though. The counter-argument to your yields will be higher if you just keep conventional farming. You can't just keep conventional farming.
No.
There is only so many more cycles you can put your soil through before the soil is dead. So that's not going to be an option. Okay, it might be an option for our generation, but the next generation definitely won't be able to just keep smashing the soil to pieces year on year on year and hoping...
Yeah, but by then they'll all be like interested in lab-grown carrots, so it'll be fine.
Carrots grown on the back of monkeys.
Yeah.
Also, has anybody seen the McCain...
Yes, I know exactly what you're about to say now. I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to have a moan about this, aren't you?
McCain's regeneratively grown potatoes.
No?
Have you seen what they have to do to the soil to grow potatoes?
How can you be conserving and regenerating soils when you're growing a crop that needs the most soil movement ever? Now, don't get me wrong, we need spuds, but I don't know how you can have a campaign where you're saying we are protecting the soils when you move every inch of soil just to grow a spud on it. It's crazy. Anyway, you've got me on a rant now. I'll get back in my box.
He's brought his soapbox out and everything.
I have. I don't actually hug trees, but it is starting to sound a bit that way.
Well, that's killed it. Malc's fallen asleep.
Too much talking about oil.
Malc's actually just realised that he hasn't got any dinner for work tomorrow.
Is there nowhere on site to buy dinner?
Go get some.
Probably, but it'd be out with a vending machine.
Go get some relatively farmed McCain's microchips.
I might go up to the garage and get a salad bowl.
Is it open 24 hours a day, the garage?
I really hope so.
Have you not got any food in the house?
I would have thought they'd have something better than a salad bowl.
Well, it's like a chicken salad bowl. They're really good.
Have you got nothing else in the house at all?
Well, nothing that's cooked.
Peter says the soil is a bit just like having a wife. You need to trade her up after a few years. Peter, you are a legend once again.
Yeah.
He's here all week.
Oh, this is amazing. This FDR kit. It's got a cutter that cuts multiple trees. It grabs a tree and then grabs another one.
How are you looking at it while playing the game?
I'm not playing the game. I'm stood on a roof.
Hey?
Because we finished.
Oh,
I'm watching a video.
We have done our work.
Big plank.
Big plank.
Are awesome.
We are still harvesting sorghum.
Yeah, because we are amazing and we're going to have a billion
I'm
litres.
pretty sure that Red Dogs deliberately parked this combine so close to these pillars that it's impossible to get out.
I realise why they've harvested.
Just fell off.
No, I didn't, but that's quite funny. I thought I'd put it in the shade so it wasn't hot for tomorrow.
Half of Malc's field is grass now, isn't it? That's why we're still harvesting sorghum.
Yeah.
I will answer that question for you, Massey8480. Yes. J1872 does have early access to the acres. So, yes.
Because he is special.
Hey, Massey8480, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully you are well, sir. We are going to be doing another live stream tomorrow night on Fen Edge. So this was just a little bit of a late call of a live stream this evening.
Has it helped with the stress level, Jim?
Yes,
because Malcolm didn't want to do it.
Malcolm
just agreed to do it.
GM said okay.
I heard it was Mark's idea.
Yeah,
it was
Mark's currently spraying his stuff everywhere in the air.
Really?
That looks wrong, Mark.
He loves playing with his big hose and spraying it in the air.
Well, you say big, it looks quite small to me.
It's all about the angle.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Here, let me cover you with my spray.
Oh yes. God. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
Oh my God, you two.
Right, I'm going to disconnect from this and go check out the FDR stuff because I think we're done, aren't we, Malc?
I've done something really weird.
What have you done?
Have a look. Somehow I've managed to connect my Rudolph trailer to my header trailer.
No, it's not so much connected as jammed. You forcibly mated them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Really know how to recover from this. I'm hoping it's trapped between the header and the trailer.
Hang on.
And by releasing the...
No, it'll be fine, Mark. I'm coming. No. Why?
No, you weren't going to ram it.
I absolutely was going to ram it.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I said you're not going to. Oh.
It's still
shit.
attached, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Look,
How the hell has this happened?
I don't know. But this little tractor doesn't really have ramming speed.
Let me see if I can pick
speed.
No, this is far more exciting. Boo.
A little bit.
Malc, why are you
Field,
teabagging me with a
actually,
header trailer?
Because I can.
he loves it. Well, you both love it, apparently.
Who's gonna love this?
May as well wait a minute, mate. I'm just going to have this little bit to do.
An absolute fool.
Roger, Roger.
It won't take very long.
Did you just say I'm an absolute tool?
Yep.
Red Dog is a tool.
It's fair.
Sorry. Look at this clean green machine. I mean, don't know about anyone else, but the John Deere colours are pretty good.
Right, I am disconnecting.
Fine. He's left before the live stream's finished. That's just rude.
Just rude.
I was
I prefer
here
a
after
fight.
the live stream started, so
I prefer a slightly lighter screen to Sunday.
He came in late, so he had to go early to make up for it.
Not good enough, is it?
Are you saving that bit of organ for later, GM?
I'm going to get it in a minute, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, little cotton socks.
There's another litre there.
Yeah, because I need that, don't I? That extra litre.
Yeah, and there's another
much
4
is in
litres.
here? I think
Literally got 2 breeds to go and we're done.
We can lift 158 kilograms in this game.
I didn't know it's exactly 158 kilograms.
Because that's what... Well, we can lift it. I might be able to lift more. But I've got a pallet of lime. And it weighs 158 kilograms, and I can pick it up.
I think you can pick up to 199 kilos, can't you?
I don't know.
From
I mean,
my...
that's pretty good going if you can.
got
From my-
199 problems, but picking stuff up isn't one.
Right,
Exactly.
so.
From my console no super strength days, I'm pretty sure when logging you could pick up 199 kilos.
Right.
Apparently
I can't
SC
seem
in
to
my
run.
chat says it's because you're strong, Malc.
Well, that's right. I am.
There you go, Pugsley.
Is it-
I got the last little bit.
No end of harvest then?
Bit gay.
Not quite.
I did see on the day that you did a harvest dance without me. I thought that was mine and your thing.
Well, you know, got to share these things with people, haven't you, sometimes?
I cried a little bit when I saw it.
Oh, I do apologise.
Let's
Do another
go
one
and
another day.
spy.
Yeah.
We'll go and see how Grainman's getting on. Oh, there's my baler. I need to bring that back.
Oops. Pretty much nearly done, Mark. I'm just packing up. We're done.
We are
You
just...
done?
So, sorghum's done. Don't know how much we've got, sorghum-wise.
a bit. Do you want to know how much that bit is?
We have 161,000 litres.
Wow,
SC
that's
would
pretty
like to
good.
know, do you have early access to the Oaks, GM?
I'm going to say at this moment in time, I don't know, but potentially, I probably could have if I wanted to. I would have thought, but I haven't had a chance to speak to FSB for quite a few months, so maybe at some point I might drop him a message and see how things are. So, but I did see some early access bits and bobs many months ago.
It's almost like you've just copied every single bit of kit I've got.
Well, not really. This is what it is. Why?
Well, because I have the Anderson bale trailer.
That's because it's the only one we've got on the game.
I have the Cockling jockey.
I had the Cockling jockey before you did.
You have a cock jockey?
Dalbo. I have the Dalbo.
I'm going to.
I have this weeder.
Yeah.
I have the Smash. I have this thing.
Well, really?
I have a Rudolph trailer.
I have the better Rudolph trailer, though.
I have a Marston trailer.
Yep.
I've got a better mower, and my wrappers on my baler. Where's your baler?
It's around the corner in the bay to be washed.
Hidden.
Oh.
I have a K-brand baler.
Oh. I have a lovely Pottinger. Pugsley's taking a leak all over the baler.
Interesting. What my thoughts? Looks very impressive. To be honest with you, I think what FSP's done looks really good. I haven't actually personally played it yet, so I don't know. But it does look good. It looks like he's done some really nice work on it. So it looks like he's done some quite good optimization as well. There was some places.
Are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Nice, Red Dog. There was some areas on the map with all the trees that did make frame rate drop a little bit. But obviously, I think he has fixed that quite a bit, so it's pretty good. So, right, I am going to say that is our live stream finished for this evening. We are going to be back tomorrow night on Fen Edge. Thank you, Red Dog. I do appreciate everybody watching. I know it was a bit of a late call on this one. And we shall see everybody again another time. Thank you very much, guys.
When Matt is doing another one.